Well, usually we do it like at 7:30, so I was gonna push it back to 8, but then 8 became 8:30, and now it's about 8:50.
Well, I'm glad we're consistent.
We keep
We're
pushing
live.
it back and back and back because there
Push
will
it
always
back.
be more.
Way back to
is-
the fence, to the wall. It's gone.
We're in the green room, Scott.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. You can talk about baseball all you want. Just know that we are live, but only in audio alone.
Just a bit outside.
And I've seen.
Brought to you by Bob Eubanks.
I was watching this while getting everything set up, and the first guest star of the first commercial is a doozy. I think you'll
Is it
like
Bob
it.
Eubanks?
No,
No. Is it
Bob-
Bob Eubanks?
it's Bob Euchre.
Oh yeah, Euchre. Sorry, Euchre.
It's Bob Hope. It's not a Bob. I guess.
Did you have that flower
it's
made
Bob
of
Euchre.
metal thing?
The
yeah.
Evil Eyes?
Yeah.
No, that's from our show sponsor,
No, it's
Bewitching Spirit.
No, it's not.
Very cool. You have a sponsor?
Yeah, bewitchingspirit.com.
RJ says good day.
Good
Good
day,
day.
RJ. Welcome to the green room. Something else I got from her too.
Where's
the stones from that mala came from there?
We don't have what's her name?
Athena?
What? Kayla?
Who?
Yeah, Kayla.
Oh, she's
Modern
just not here
Kayla?
yet. I don't know.
She'll show up, hopefully.
Any bots?
Any Russian sex bots
Russian sex bots?
or
Not
Ukrainian
today.
non-sex bots? And equal and opposing forces.
Ooh.
Got my bad boy, 90s bad boy outfit on. I gotta keep my bare feet off camera.
No, you don't have to do that. I like looking at those.
What are you, Quentin
You don't
Tarantino?
even, yeah, right. You don't even have them painted this time.
No, it's been
Krista,
so
what's wrong?
long.
Why didn't you paint his toenails?
He hasn't asked me to, so
All right.
you know,
when
it's
he falls
whatever.
asleep on the couch at 8 o'clock, it's hard to
And I'm
maneuver
not-
Well,
and
you
paint
just
his
paint him
toes.
whatever color you want.
I'm
then
not in
and let
love
him
with
wake
any
up.
colors right now. The yellow was kind of blah. The green was blah. The red was the only one that was good.
Lindsay's been getting those paste on ones.
I have those.
Color
I don't
Street?
have pedicure ones though.
Yeah.
I don't think anymore. I had some, but
Cure
yeah,
for the common petty.
taking nail polish off of this man is almost impossible.
Tom?
So
Yeah, apparently my nails soak up nail polish like
I
a
cannot-
sponge and water.
I told him I can never do red on his toes again because it's like a murder scene.
But
when
it's
I
like the
try
best
to take it off.
color. So, Krista, when you hit start, you're going to have to point to me because I'm not wearing headphones. And then I'll do the intro. But have we done it for 5 minutes
hey.
yet? Are we
It-
close?
No,
No,
we've been on like
no,
3, right?
it's been like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give it a minute or two
I'm still
longer.
practicing my voice.
Bonerfied. Like I'm bonerfied?
I don't even know what that means.
boing, 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 boing.
Dave, where did you get your glowing dinosaur thing?
I don't know.
I got it for him for Christmas,
There you go.
probably from Amazon.
Most
and,
of the
and
stuff
what kind
in
of
here-
dinosaur is that?
That is a Triceratops.
That's a Triceratops.
It is.
okay.
Most of the stuff in here were gifts and or stuff I find under rocks,
Oh, thank
thrift
God your
stores.
AC kicked on. It's a little warm in here.
Yeah, I'm like regretting not having my hair up.
Don't worry about it because this thing will keep us cool. This is like the coldest room in the house. So
That's
you're not,
true.
You're not wearing your new glasses that I bought you, Dave.
Oh,
you don't have to. I'm
It's not
totally kidding.
Friday.
I am totally kidding. Oh,
yeah,
it's not Flamingo
It's not
Friday.
Flamingo Friday, but I
Okay.
am wearing flamingos on the shirt for representation. And there's
You can't
that
see
flamingo
it, but-
belongs in the yard, but I brought it in here and put a mala on it.
Can I? Can you sit between us?
Can I touch it?
He needs
sit in my lap?
He needs to stay in a corner because he's not very sturdy.
Oh,
His legs, although mighty, are very unstable.
they are mighty.
They're for the yard, and they need stakes to for
Yeah.
it to be stable.
Thick steaks,
But-
porterhouse.
Yeah, I was gonna say
To hold
man,
down
you
those
beat me to the
feet.
joke.
Porterhouse, man, is the funniest steak.
Okay, we're starting.
All right.
You're
Starting
listening
what?
to FFOP Radio.
What show?
Reach the
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the show. My name is Dave, and this is a live episode of FFOP Radio. We're going to be watching 90s commercials. I'm wearing my 90s bad boy vest.
And I'm not.
Not. He's still wearing his classic Scotty Affair. But yeah, you can obviously see him here. He's my co-host. You heard him in the gray room. He's from Raiders of the Lost Genre, and here's a fun fact. In the description of this show is a link to the playlist of all those episodes.
Holy shit.
So if you wanted to, you could watch Richard Chamberlain himself.
Times 2 soon.
Times 2 soon.
I haven't finished the episode yet, but soon.
Several Doug McClures, possibly?
Oh my God, yes. You can at least watch 2 Doug McClures. So
Poor Doug McClure.
Dougie McClure.
Doug McClure went through an exact opposite of a Richard Chamberlain, because the first Doug McClure was good and the second one was awful. And
Well,
the
don't
first,
worry, there's more where that came from.
Oh, I'm
Dave.
sure, yeah. But the first Chamberlain was like, meh, and the second one I was like, all right. So maybe not like...
It's only because it was such a train wreck.
Yeah. Well, and plus, like, I don't. We could talk about it if you want, but
No, let's move on.
it was fucking crazy. Anyway, we're gonna be watching 90s commercials. I've got it queued up here. We're watching it on a Raspberry Pi too. So if you feel like it's buffering and shitty, it is. It's not even a Raspberry Pi 4. It's a Raspberry Pi 3B Plus. But
Ooh,
I've got it to stream capably at 480p.
Is that like being 6.5?
It's like
There's a
being,
lot of experience wrapped up in that half.
it's like 6 1/4. But we'll see how it goes.
All right.
So let's get this
Show on the
plus
road.
we gotta probably turn up the volume because I had to turn it up.
Oh, hey, look at that.
There we
10,
go. Okay.
11, 12.
Check this out, baby.
Presents Crack the Code for Real Refreshment.
Yeah, it's a Diet Coke commercial with cops.
And
Is it Cop Rock? No, it's
Frank Drebin.
It's Frank.
Relax, sir.
Drebin.
They're just trying to crack the code
Hey, he's got
for
a cool
real
hat.
refreshment.
They're trying to crack the
Game,
code.
man, you
Diet
get these
Coke.
game
Oh, I just
pieces,
happen to be
especially
holding
marked
this. Look how
packets
empty
of
that
Diet
store
Coke.
is.
Then
behind
crack
us.
the
like-
code during the Super
It's like
Bowl.
going to McDonald's and getting those
There's a
monopolies.
million
Here's
prizes,
the
even.
Here's the thing about Coke. They had some
How'd you
great.
guess?
Crack the Code for Real
Look at that. $1
Refreshment.
million.
What's why? What animals?
100% NutraSweet.
In the background.
Because you
In
could win
making
$1
an
million.
artistic
Holy
statement,
shit, it's the
one's
Hulk in my
personal
Carry
limits should do
the
talking.
Hulk
So I
Hogan.
use Right Guard Sports Stick with
He's
maximum
paying a
protection.
fucking-
A
this is
true
when he-
artiste
before
should
he
be known
was,
for
banging
inspiration,
Billy Love
not
Sponge's wife.
perspiration.
Allegedly.
Right Guard Sports Stick. Anything less
Allegedly.
would be uncivilized.
An all-new Seinfeld is
look at
back.
that.
One part stand-up
what's up
comedy,
with all
one
these
part
commercials
sitcom.
with that
I'm not
Seinfeld guy,
getting
Dave?
illegal cable. I'm offering you 56 channels.
Can you imagine
Movies,
having access to
sports,
56 channels in this day?
and it's
Wow.
free for life.
What if I get
56.
caught?
It's the 90s. It's
You've watched
hammer
this.
time.
Seinfeld
Well,
on NBC
like I told you, I was
Wednesday.
using this to set up the stream, so I've seen the first couple.
All right. Mitsubishi
In the past
makes
3
more than
years,
one car.
Mitsubishi
That's
cars
right.
and trucks
Ladies
have
and
won
gentlemen.
31
Mitsubishi
major
was like the
awards for
third
automotive
character of this
excellence.
show. The
One
last time
car
we
has
did it,
won
it
the
was
same
nothing but
award
Mitsubishi.
3
It was
times.
soup to nuts.
The Mitsubishi Eclipse Turbo.
And they look so much
the
like
first
Toyotas,
sports
or at least
coupe
that
ever to
one.
be named to
The-
Car and
the
Driver's
fucking-
10 Best List
When it comes up, I'll
3
show it to
years
you.
in a
Not
row.
that. Those are magazines.
Wait, what?
Mitsubishi Eclipse.
The
word
things
is
made of
getting
paper are
around.
not cars.
Yeah, you can believe that. The Eclipse sucked. Back in the day, even if it had a turbo, it was like,
amazing
yeah,
performance
and it was
in
so
football
weak.
history. One
Here's
superstar will suit up and play his heart out. The legendary Ray Charles.
Oh, it's Pepsi, maybe.
The right one, baby.
Oh, Ninja
Tune
Sweet.
in and pay attention to which team I'm playing
These.
for.
I liked it better
and
when
get
they
a
were
chance to become
stop-motion
one of 3
animated.
millionaires.
And with grapes. Hey.
What is it? There was a time in
Don't I know you?
Oh,
America's
is this a Bo?
Bo Jackson. Bo knows
Oh, yeah.
everything. Bo knows everything. But we were enamored by blind musicians for a hot minute.
Now where's that Tour
Yeah,
de
we
France
were.
thing?
Whew, they really flowered. Ray Charles, I know
Wasn't
they
there a
had,
series of commercials that had Bo Jackson
right
and
turn
Bo
it out.
Diddley together?
this has,
you ever been to
I've
LA?
seen some before because I love 90s commercials.
Yeah.
This not only has Bo Jackson, but Sonny Bono.
Don't, sir. That's what you think.
Because Sonny Bo knows how to die in a skiing accident.
Why don't you all join me in Las
Mayor
Patas?
Palm Springs.
Where'd you
There
play your
was,
college ball?
Then he died.
There he is, Tim.
What is he doing here?
Yeah.
I thought this was another bonus.
Imagine looking like that and standing next to fucking Bo Jackson.
Has anyone
I mean,
seen Bo's
he
ball?
used to plow
I know,
Cher when she was
Kansas City.
hot, so.
That don't mean a thing. He still
Nice
looks
shoes.
like a used condom back in the day.
Nice shoes.
Looks like a dried
You
out
ever play the
potato with a
ball,
mustache. Look at Bono's cameras.
God, it's like they figured out Photoshop for the first time. Let's use it all in one
But
Nike
I'll tell you what, he was a super fucking athlete.
Can you hear it, Will?
Hey,
I
Mom.
want baloney. We can turn it up.
Thirsty kids need Thursday. Gatorade.
Thirsty Thursdays, am I right? 2 for 1 kids drinks.
I don't even know what that means.
fluids and minerals. Gatorade Thirst Quencher helps put them back
Oh,
fast.
look, it's
And it's low in
Gatorade.
sugar.
It's what
So next
plants
time they
crave.
say,
Hey, this green is refreshment.
give them what they're thirsty for.
Yeah, give your kid a dangerous glass bottle. It was just like, do whatever you want.
Hey, Alan.
Hey.
Here's a new Stripe Chips Ahoy cookie.
I
Bet you
always
might
wanted
a
these
stripe
for
of
some
fudge.
reason.
Difficult.
My
These
grandmother
commercials
had
made them look so
One
good.
more
I wanted
Stripe
striped
coming up.
cookies. I wanted
Now
cookies dipped in
that's
chocolates.
New
My grandmother had
Stripe Chips Ahoy.
every
Yes, I
cookie known
bet
to
it's
man.
right.
Eel fudge, Chips Ahoy, all the fucking crazy shit.
My
I got them
mom,
all.
oh hey, it's John
Home
Cleese.
to the highball
My mom,
throughout the
she was
centuries.
like, I will make
has
you
118
cookies
rooms
because
and
they're
it's
good.
superb.
No,
And as opposed to going to the store to get, preservatives
well, yeah,
that
'cause
look like cookies.
grandmas, she also cooks, but grandmas will do the extra mile. Mom won't do that shit for you. Like
No,
if
mom
my-
did. Mom made the cookies instead.
Art?
Yeah.
Oh no, made. Yeah, I'm talking about buying. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh
my
yeah.
pa-
Grandma definitely bought the
Yeah,
cookies.
they never come home with like EL fudges. Like if my parents ever came home and they're like, "Hey, guess what? Chips Ahoy!" I'd be like, "Oh my fucking god, it's real! The body snatchers, they're here!" Chips Ahoy? What?
This everything is
Is this
sumptuous
Schweppes or is this something
and
else?
expensive.
Schweppes?
This
I think
is
it's a
Master
credit
Brand
card.
coffee. Smells and tastes equally
Oh, no,
sumptuous,
maybe
it's
expensive,
Schweppes.
not
Schweppes.
on your Nelly,
Oh,
which
it's
is
a
why I choose
commercial.
Master
Remember
Blend
when Anthony
over
Head
strictly
started off in
English
coffee
matters.
commercials?
Not only
And then he went
costless,
on to go do
it's a
coffee
lot
with
easier to
Rice
keep
Flares.
Is
warm.
this International House?
It's serum.
Master
Yeah.
Blend. It only
Oh, yeah,
tastes
see,
It is a
better.
coffee
Look
commercial.
how
Holy
fucking
shit.
awful that can looks.
Mike Doyle coming on the noontime train.
I would
Need
lay
deputies
odds that this
fast.
was shot at Old Tucson
Can't offer you
Studio.
much.
Oh my god!
Thanks,
Oh,
and
he's...
then star.
It's okay, they're kids. It's not Michael Jackson.
Me Too movement.
How about if I throw in some smooth, creamy Jello instant pudding?
Can you have ready in 5 minutes?
The thicker the
Jello
pudding, the
instant
easier the
pudding,
pills
regular
hide
and
in them.
sugar-free. Moms love it because it's made with milk. Kids just
Jello
love
date
it.
rape. Give this to your mother. It's a very special pudding pop. He sounds like that. Is this Mitsubishi again? God, I hope so.
Oh man, it really is the third guest host
Where-
on the show.
I haven't seen a Mitsubishi. or
No, this is
Mazda.
Mazda.
I haven't seen a Mitsubishi on the road. And maybe it's
No, I always,
Automotive
I'm pretty used to seeing like one piece of shit,
and customer
quote unquote,
satisfaction.
Mitsubishi sports car.
There's
But
like
most of the road,
17
we're making
Lancers out there
thousands of
in
people
America.
feel
They're slowly
just
dying.
It's still more. I still see more of those than I still see like Ford Fieros.
What's your name?
Right. But
Where you
it,
from?
the fucking Miata,
She's changed
Like-
her name.
white dudes love fucking
looks,
Miatas. They will buy them.
Her
and
life.
Is this?
All
It
to
is.
escape the most
Who's the
dangerous
bad guy? It's
man
not
she
Tom
ever
Skerritt.
met.
No, it's that guy. I forget his name.
Not
that
Tom
guy.
Skerritt.
It's not.
I can't live without you. I won't let you live without me.
He's so
Julia
bland.
Roberts, Sleeping with the Enemy. Rated R. Starts Friday, February 8th at theaters everywhere.
Julia Roberts, Patrick Bergen. Patrick
When
Bergen.
the only thing better than making it to the top is making
What
it to
is
the
this?
bottom.
Juicy fruit? No one's telling me to
It's
do it.
gonna move ya.
Because you know looking
Coors
good
Light
isn't just for
commercial.
summer.
I thought she was naked for a second
It
there.
was pre the mountains.
Yeah.
Because you know winter's
right
the
beer
time
now.
to
That was
turn
their-
up the
that was
heat.
their slogan.
So call for the silver bullet,
Coors
the one
Light,
that
it's
won't
the
slow
right
you
beer
down.
now. Please forget about our horrible family tragedy with this booze.
Wait, what?
You went to, oh yeah, the Coors Air, like the kid was kidnapped.
Buongiorno. I'm in Italy
Like a
enjoying
Limburg
one of
type
the
thing. Yeah, there's a
true
whole huge
specialties
thing.
of
I don't even know now, but
Oh,
there is a
gosh.
Coors family tragedy that
Boy, feels
money
like I'm in the
people
USA.
love.
Beef, real
Uh-oh.
food,
Whoa,
real
hey.
Italy.
beef.
New
It's
York.
what's not coming down.
Own a foreign car. Midas has the right brake parts and stock to practically every foreign car.
gonna sell
And our brake technicians are trained experts, so we do the job right and right away. For foreign
this
car
guy right
brakes,
here.
But
nobody
hey,
beats
he's
Midas.
making it
Nobody
really,
beats a Midas, eh?
he's making it really clear that they use
Legend
foreign
says dangling your
cars.
feet in the
I
naked
know you
unload
Americans,
keeps you
but
feeling
we
fresh
do
and
also
clean
the
the rest of your
Japanese and the
day.
Germans.
There's a
dude,
bit
I
of
remember
this
this
in
guy.
every
Look at him
bar
cut
or
into that
Irish
soap as if
drink.
that's doing
The
anything.
lost and fresh scent
It
of
smells so
Irish
much
Yeah.
better because I
The
sliced off
Irish
part of
never
it.
quit.
He's gonna whittle it into a new pipe.
Yeah, I want to see an Irish Spring guy. Let me pause this for a second. You need to see an Irish Spring guy like sitting on a porch on like a
He's
little,
making a corncob pipe
Yeah.
out of Irish Spring.
or like in the Shire. He's at like a little thatched roof cottage, and he's like whittling, and you're like, oh, it's a little leprechaun.
Oh,
and
we've got mushrooms on Irish Spring. Come on
gives it
down
to
to
the
the
kid.
Shire. Ah, to be sure.
It's a screaming banshee of Irish Spring, and he throws it at the kid. Magic Johnson, I'll never get AIDS.
Oh, too soon.
Never got
Is that
AIDS.
Bird?
Yeah, totally. It's the 90s.
Wow.
Bird was like, you know, Bird came so much because you're like, well,
It used to be
there's no
youth
white guys in
band
basketball.
players
Like, what about
without
Larry
Larry
Bird?
He's too young to make decisions.
At Hyundai Orchard Park, you can still find a
Wasn't he
great
just
car
playing
without
basketball?
paying a lot of money.
Here's the scoop, Christy. Brand new for 1991. It's the Scoop from Hyundai.
Hey, you guys.
Starting at around $8,500, Hyundai Scoop makes driving fun.
Pick up the Geo Scoop. Hyundai.
Wow, I didn't even realize that Hyundai was
Hyundai
that
of Orchard Park.
Oh, yeah.
Today, more people than ever are getting a kick out of this hot shot. Interstate batteries
battery
hit the
comes to
road
life and
fast
kills
with
a
all the
family in a
cranking
cottage.
power and reserve energy
That
you
freezes
need
to death
for
in a-
even the worst curves in the weather. And Interstate has twice
Oh,
as
here
many
we are.
dealers than any
We're out
other
in
battery
Arizona. You
company
can
in
tell by
America.
the
So
state
one
farm
store
house.
left.
Yeah, one's
For an Interstate battery dealer
I'll say,
near
hey,
you.
guess what? It'll last 4 years. Not valid.
Not in Arizona. 2 years. Well,
1-800 crank it. Someone call that.
Kayla's here.
hey, Kayla, welcome to the show.
Call 1-900 crank it. See if Interstate.
Whoa, whoa,
answers.
whoa.
Or mix a
Are we
lot.
allowed to show a Corvette or whatever that is being
It's a
towed?
Porsche.
I don't know, man.
Oh, now it's like a Supra. Where we?
While
Oh, now
few
it's
race
Mazda.
cars
it's
are lucky
Mazda.
enough to even see the finish line, the rotary-powered Mazda RX-7
Rotary
has
powered
won
was
more
it
races
like by
than
the,
any other
powered
car
by the
in
Rotary
IMSA
Club?
history.
What are we talking about?
Yeah,
The
and
Mazda
also the Shriners.
RX-7.
That's who pushes the car back out into traffic.
The trunk is full of fezzes.
It's kind of simple, isn't it?
Hey,
Hey,
Sure, all the good
fucking
stuff has
Kellogg's
sunk to the
Cornflakes
bottom.
been around for 178
Well, where's the
years. But
buried
hey,
treasure?
why don't you introduce yourself?
Wasn't
no
that guy
mystery.
in?
Sip.
I want to say he was
This is
in
just
Crocodile
flakes.
Dundee.
He's in River City Blues. That's a
I
show
can
I just made
actually
up, by the
taste
way.
the cereal.
River City Blues.
It
I'd
doesn't
watch
need
it.
anything else.
He was the chief.
The
Like, all right,
naked
chief.
Oh,
You're the chief of
I
River
like
City
that.
Blues. And he goes, God
Kellogg's
damn it, get out of my office.
Give me your badge and your gun. You're getting out.
Taste them
Yeah,
again.
so give me
for the first
your badge. I'm
time.
going to shoot your badge.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if you could just get away from it all right now?
Man, don't you hate living in a white
Whoa,
void?
that's what I'm always wearing
couple of
underneath
friends,
my hard
some
hat.
fish,
Just grabbing your rod in the middle
and
of
a
two other
beautiful
dudes.
supply of beer.
Wow.
Like Keystone, the premium
Why would you
cold-filled
get
beer in
fridge
a
at a
can
bar?
that tastes like beer in a bottle because a Keystone specially lined can.
This predates Bitter
Yeah,
Beer
wouldn't it be great
Fest.
if the only other person
figured
from
out how to
miles
turn a
around
bottle
was the
into a
pizza
can and
delivery
back.
guy?
And deliver pizza
Keystone,
via
Keystone
boobs.
Light, bottled beer taste in a can. Wouldn't that be great?
No boobs on this island, so.
Did you know?
No, I didn't.
Only 1-800 service
Bikini
is
Ayatollah
guaranteed.
Baker.
That's not even real. This is
It's
totally
not a real woman. You think she's a robot?
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure she's really.
Look at all these bowling balls.
Wow, look at all the balls.
Why are there so many bowling balls in this evidence?
Automatically protects you with our
I don't want to think
800
we should. I got a
assurance
lot of
policy.
balls.
Now we can reroute your 800 calls faster
Literally,
than
what
ever.
office
In
is
30
this if they're
minutes
storing
or
bowling
less.
Do you remember 800
800
number?
calls
Like
that get
costs
through.
something different.
Another AT&T advantage.
100 ATT collect.
I wonder what
That's
AT&T
what's
is
wanted for
doing.
murder.
The only fingerprints on the murder weapon are yours.
Desperate to clear his name.
Trapped with no one to
Action
serve.
Matlock.
Special
Look at
Matlock
him
movie
go.
mystery.
He fell
NBC
down.
Tuesday.
Kayla says the cornflakes guy was Leroy Brown in Crocodile Dundee.
Thank you. Bad Leroy Brown.
You want to add life to the life of your car? Give it the good stuff. Kendall Motor Oil. Pour it in and pour it on.
Never heard of that. It'll make
At
your car
Hutchins
fly like a
Automotive
Ferris
Supply
Bueller.
Company, purchasing Kendall Motor Oil is quick and easy, and you'll find the best trained counter people
This is
and the
the most
largest
disgusting
inventory to
interior of a
service your
store I've
needs.
ever seen.
Yeah, why
Hutchins
would you?
Automotive Supply
It's a
Company,
local
the right
commercial.
parts at the right price.
1-800.
Now at 12
Formerly
locations
Hutchins
in Western New
Angered.
York, formerly Hutchins Angered.
What?
Kex is better than the best.
Is
Why?
this
Kex
Youpers?
has the people for sales,
Is this the
service,
Youpers?
and
Hey,
support.
we're
Your
getting commercials
organization
from the
will
UP,
be
eh, the Upper
NP
Peninsula.
and CLC copiers. From reliable desktop
It's
models
from-
to the
Wow,
latest in
eh?
color copying
1990
technology.
during the
Canon
WNCA
NP
or
and
something?
CLC are unsurpassed. See what Canon and Kex can do for you today with great performance, price,
Look at that guy. He's like,
Oh,
yep,
yeah,
job
helmet
done.
hair.
better than the best.
We can't call it Xerox because that's trademark.
Hey, do you use Kex to buy cars or clothes?
What? I don't even know what accent that is, but it's awesome.
More close to Boston.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Anybody else here drink Dr. Pepper? No.
But I guarantee they're going to tag this shit with NutraSweet.
Because nobody drinks Diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, they all drink
Wow.
regular Mr. Pibb.
They even still make Mr. Pibb.
New Diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, boom.
NutraSweet. How, dude, you called it.
I'm telling you, in the 90s, NutraSweet was like, hey, guess what?
Holy
We don't
shit.
know what makes cancer yet.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that urban legend of like a baby being born without blood, but it only had NutraSweet in
What?
In its veins.
A baby born with NutraSweet instead of blood.
Oh yeah, that was an urban legend. I remember.
You know, in the 90s, I believe it.
Right up there with the one where where some woman like licked a stamp. No, licked
And the
an
spiders.
envelope. Yeah, no, it was a cockroach.
I had the spiders.
Yeah, you had the spider ones.
The
Okay.
hell?
You were licking. Back in the day, pause this for a second. Back in the day, when you sent.
This has got to be Knight Rider opening right here.
Oh, totally. What does that say? I thought it would say where it's from.
No.
It doesn't matter. But yeah, back in the day, if you wanted to like text someone, you'd have to take a pencil, jot the text down on paper, and then put it in an envelope and lick it. And on what planet?
Lick it good.
On what planet do you think you would just run your tongue over like an egg sack and be like, oh, nothing, I guess. And then your face blows up with spiders or roaches or praying mantises or whatever the fuck.
You're praying.
Wasps shoot out of your nose.
See, praying mantises coming out of my mouth would actually be kind of cool.
Just shouting bugs.
Anything coming out of my mouth is not
Honda
cool.
Prelude SI.
Even foul
Anti-lock brakes.
Ah, it's coming right for us.
Is this a Honda?
Never get behind a camera without one.
It's gotta be a Civic. My money's on Civic. Damn it! Honda. It was a Honda, but it was a Prelude. Anti-lock brakes. They're
Prelude
brand
what?
new. Anti-lock brakes. The machine.
Wow, it's dramatic.
That's what they call this dude's shoe.
Who stole those?
I wonder
Those aren't yours.
The director was definitely like, step in the most unnatural way possible, sir. And he's like, you got it. Whoa! That's not how
Now
it's
I'm flying! The catapult. Is that the name of the shoe? Is that what he's doing with them? What are we doing?
Oh. Whoa! That was a tease.
Back when you can still call it Super Bowl on air.
Oh, yeah.
What makes
But
the
that was a
Honda
tease for the
Accord
release
so
of a
different?
sneaker.
Yeah.
That was a
Honda's advanced
sneaker trailer.
technology.
Wow.
Sneaker
A
teaser.
trailer
Sneaker
for
In
teaser.
fact, one of the most
Say hi to
amazing
Joe.
attributes
What up,
of
Joe?
Ford is
We're
its
watching
ability
commercials,
to
Joe.
He's
What do
been
you know?
driving. He's
to the
been here,
future.
but he's been driving.
No.
Hey, Joe, what do you
Dangerous,
know?
Joe.
Just get in.
Just because we watch car
and go.
commercials doesn't mean you can drive.
But if you need a new car, there's
Now,
Mazda.
can your car
That's
do
an
this?
Accord. That's an Accord. No, Civic. Oh,
It is
double down
possible
on the
to
goddamn
intimidate an
Accord.
NFL receiver. It's possible
Everything.
to
Oh my
intimidate
God, these
anybody on the
commercials are so
football
fucking
field.
American. It's
Crazy
all
now.
cars
At that
and
moment, you're really
football.
not conscious of it. You're just trying
And
to
this
hit
is
him as
before
hard as you
everybody
can.
knew they were
but
gonna get Alzheimer's
that
from getting
hit
hit
that
in
you
the
make on
head
that
so much.
receiver is going to send out a message for the next team and the team after and the team after.
Yeah,
that.
he's literally
Deep down
talking about
inside
hitting
your
a dude
body,
so hard
you
that
get somewhat
his
of a tingle
other
anytime
teammates
you're able
will
to put
forego
someone on their back.
dimension.
Honda. It's the finer points.
With
Oh,
the Honda.
Finer
the
points.
difference.
We got football players with analog brakes.
This is
That's not even real. That's a Tonka toy.
a tow truck. It makes
Well,
your
you can tell
troubles go
nobody's
away.
driving. They just like pushed it in the frame.
I didn't realize. I mean, I must have realized this, but I'm now going to vocalize it. A lot of
This
shit in the
is a
90s took
Civic
place with a
four-door
white
from
void.
Honda.
It's true.
It
Almost
also
void.
makes your troubles
I mean, if
go
it was
away.
void, you wouldn't be
Right,
able to see
we've
the
got
difference
some
between
$10,000 a mile
the
to do
wall
so.
color and the floor.
Yeah, I mean, the floor is there because the
Damn,
Civic
every
is-
commercial for
This
Honda.
company basketball game is a
Ever
great
known.
idea. It'll build togetherness.
Is this that part where they're telling gay jokes
So let's
and
have some fun.
Forrest Gump is in the next room and he's gay? Or is that
Forrest Gump's gay?
You never saw Philadelphia?
No.
There are a lot
I
of
did see
ways
gay
to
Forrest Gump,
improve
though.
business morale.
You didn't see
I
that?
thought it was a sequel to
The
regular
on-time
Forrest Gump.
delivery of Federal
Turns out it was
Express.
just a porn.
Yeah, yeah.
Tom Hanks wasn't even in it.
I know,
watched
you're so
an hour
disappointed.
and a half, and he
Well,
never
I also
showed
found
up.
it turns out that
Thank
Johnny
Federal
Depp isn't
Express.
in Edward
Absolutely,
Penis.
positively the best in the business.
I mean, he is driving by.
It's the day after Tuesday.
Scenes. You can see him
Right.
waving out of the
Before
car.
Holy
Thursday.
shit, a commercial for Night
Night
Court.
Court moves back to Wednesday.
damn, I
NBC,
miss
9
Night
o'clock,
Court.
8 Central.
John Larroquette and Richard Mole.
It's almost
Harry
as if someone once
Anderson, Harry
said, just in case
Belafonte.
people like sunshine and water.
Oh,
One of my
better-
favorite jokes in the world is from Night Court.
which one?
People will ask me, it's like, do you have any questions? And I say, yes. Why is the sky blue? And the answer to that is it could, because if it was green, we wouldn't know where to stop mowing. And that is a Harry joke.
It's
from Night Court.
It's a pretty good one. Here's the thing about
I had
Harry.
0 laughs across the board on
Well, no, because spoiler alert, it actually wasn't very good. But it was insane because, like, that was the first time of me being like, I'm too young for this. Every time Mel Torme would show up,
Yeah.
and be like,
It's
Mel
true, that
Torme.
show. Yeah, I liked that show, but yeah.
Always-
I'm with you on that.
It was like, oh, you know what it's like? Full House and the Beach Boys is Night Court and Mel Torme.
Yeah, but we knew who the Beach Boys was because we saw
Well, I'm not saying
that movie.
recognizable.
Right.
But the fact
I mean, they had that video out for...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fact that they were, like, that was a thing in the 90s. You would just call up a music artist from days gone by.
Right.
And since Night Court was
now they just wheel out the body of Tony Bennett, even though supposedly he's not dead yet.
Yeah, he's a Disney animatronic. The Imagineers are keeping Tony Bennett alive and singing with Lady Gaga.
And places like St. Augustine and Key West.
Yeah, take your Geo Metro to St. Augustine.
There are over 4 million miles
if you're
of roads
buying
in
a
Alamo
3-cylinder
territory
car, you're not
all
going to
across
Barbados.
America. And every day, with every car nationwide, only Alamo gives you all those miles for free.
And if you turn on the AC,
including the ones that run through a state that's named after
just a straight up lie.
Oh, somebody's going to get whacked. They're playing opera music.
We're not in the bathroom.
We're New York.
Oh,
not that kind of whack.
My bad.
I'm talking like...
Mafia whack.
Mafia whack.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's a level of service with which you're already
Jimmy
quite
2 times
familiar.
whacked.
Only now you can enjoy it at 35,000
Well, that's why he
feet.
liked it.
Delta's
have it.
2-person
What the
service
fuck?
to over
I already hate this
270
guy.
cities worldwide.
He's
At
flying
Delta,
first
we
class.
love to fly,
Delta.
and it shows.
Is Delta even still around?
80%
Yes.
of that commercial off a plane.
The Boston Celtics.
I believe it's
Classic
Celtics.
rivalry is renewed.
The Celtics were just a bunch of white nerds.
With the NBA on NBC.
You're not wrong.
It's like, here's Magic Johnson. It's like, the LA Lakers is like Magic Johnson, everybody's cool and slick. And then there's like Larry Bird and a bunch of other white motherfuckers going like, hey guys, time to play basketball.
Why are we in Europe?
This is actually Las Vegas' facsimile.
Oh, God. That wasn't
Look
even
at that
a thing yet.
And the
I know,
road your
because in the
business
90s I
travels
went to
is constantly
I went to Las
changing.
Vegas. All they had was
There was
Excalibur.
no Europe.
No, yeah, not yet. What the hell is this a commercial for?
That is a
But
good
you
question.
can take
Mazda.
advantage
I'm gonna say a credit card. I'm gonna say a credit card.
Mazda.
It's probably a credit card, yeah.
Yeah.
American Express.
From
But if a
EDS.
fucking car drives
I've
through,
been
it'll-
everywhere in this
EDS will help
commercial,
you be
and they
more
all take
competitive.
Visa,
By
but
focusing
not any of them
technology on
take
business
American
goals.
Express.
Oh, no,
By
hold on.
creating ways to improve
Wait, what?
quality and save time.
Is this
by
IBM?
making everything work
Is this
together.
IBS? What is this?
We can even
Yeah.
help you manage.
Computer
You can
managed
control.
irritable bowel
But
syndrome.
we can take advantage.
Oh, there's the
of
Twin
change.
Towers
They
again,
show
man.
the Twin
Time
Towers
after
so
time.
much. Erectile dysfunction syndrome.
Dr. Pepper, that tastes more like
Good. There's a
regular Dr.
new
Pepper.
Diet Dr.
Hey,
Pepper.
honey, have you heard about this NutraSweet?
wonder
No
when
one said
we'll
it's
get it
bad
here.
yet.
Oh, except for that baby that was born with all that NutraSweet.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
And he had
There's
no
no
eyes.
stopping the
And it had Dr. Pepper for a brain.
No eyes.
Their goal is the overthrow of the
eyes.
United States government.
The armed revolution.
Oh, is that Corbin Burnson?
That is,
Is this
not
that
only
Lady
was,
Blue?
that
A murder
is
plan
Corbin
only one
Burnson.
man can stop. L.A. Law's
LA
Corbin
Law.
Burnson.
My bad.
I'm gonna use the weapons I know best.
Based on the
Is
true
this
story of the
before
lawyer who
or
stood up to the
after,
Klan. The premiere of Line of Fire on NBC Monday.
What was that comedy?
Every day that goes by,
With the
Sports.
one of the highest mileage,
Movie, baseball,
lowest
Corbin Burnson.
price,
God damn it.
and the
Major League.
best-selling
There
of all
you
these
go.
coupes,
Yeah, League of Their Own was
Get
the
there.
ladies.
Chevy Beretta.
We're driving in slow motion
Me
from
too,
the
Scott.
sunset.
Kayla says,
Day
we need
by
to reach
day,
out to
more
whoever
people
was
are
on last
winning
night's Twitch chat admiring the Jason mask. How's the perfect time
And
to
now
see
it's
more?
easy to win with a heartbeat.
Is everybody drunk tonight?
How's the perfect time to see more?
That's what she said.
McDonald's farm commercials. I remember these.
Oh, maybe these. So the person who was admiring that
yes.
one, now they can see
That
these.
was Johnny Utah.
Oh, I thought it was
Yes.
maybe God. Whatever.
Look, we're diversified. These are the cows that we don't kill because we make our meat from plants.
Well, I'm
These-
gonna have a
this is the-
cigarette. Chill out.
Look, we have Asians, we have black people. It's okay, we're diverse.
Cultural diversity in the 90s?
What?
McDonald's? Look how thin that
All beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese,
Chickles. Look at the beef to bun ratio and thickness.
Oh
It's
God!
fucking
But hey,
crazy.
is this a commercial for McDonald's or John Deere?
John Donald's?
John Donald's.
It's gonna be a guy eating a burger getting run over by a thresher.
Yes.
Hey, it's good food. It's good.
There should be two periods.
Yeah.
Good.
Food.
I mean,
That was the cheesiest, most American McDonald's.
hey, it was food,
Featuring the
folks,
return
and
to
fun. And if you
international
were lucky,
competition
Mac
of
and
dance
me would be
sensations
there.
Oh God! And I seem to remember that.
Olympic hero Brian Boitano.
And
If
1980
you
gold
wake
medalist
up
Robin
to a
Cousins.
happy sound,
Night
yumma
of
yumma
Champions
yum,
at the
yumma
NutraSweet
yum yum.
World
Remember the rockin'
Professional
hot
Figure
cakes?
I'm trying to forget
Championships.
it.
A
Actually.
new date and a special time, Friday on
Well, they were coming to
NBC.
town. And they said,
If
"Skinny,
Delaney
Papa
makes this
Doo
putt
Wapa,
on
yumma
a
yum
20
yum."
footer that should break to the right.
I thought that
Hey,
was.
you guys remember figure
More
skating?
pepper tape.
It's like it was the
3
one.
diets.
Olympic sport that dads would watch too because the girls
Who
were
is
hot.
that? John McCain. God damn it. Now the joke is gone. That
What?
looked like John McCain. That guy.
It does look like John McCain.
Kinda, yeah.
He's fresh out of the Hanoi Hilton.
I wonder how many planes he had to crash before he got this commercial.
John McCain's in Caddyshack 3. The Dr. Pepper ring.
Jesus Christ, it is!
I'm telling you.
And NutraSweet, brought to you by NutraSweet.
Listen.
I think your show from here on out should be brought to you by NutraSweet.
FFO NutraSweet. That logo, though, the NutraSweet logo, nailed it.
Yeah.
It was pretty. It reminded you of those swirly candies that you don't want to eat.
Is it still on the table at cafes? Do you still have NutraSweet?
They call it sweet.
Stampede.
Yeah.
More people.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet low now.
Yeah, back in the day, you
So they
had.
had to
Yeah.
Yeah,
You had white
okay.
and pink.
Now
And then
it's easy
blue
to
and
win
yellow
with
and
the
everything
heartbeat.
sprung up and names changed.
Well, Sweet and Low's not
Ready for some good
bad
news?
for you.
If your car
Like
is in an
NutraSweet.
accident
It's pretty much the
and you
same.
have Allstate insurance,
It's-
you can leave it in
What it
our
does is
hands.
it causes cancer to rats in
Allstate's
California,
recommended
but
pro
apparently
shops
nowhere,
can do
nowhere
everything,
else.
right,
Just Cali.
including the estimate.
Hey, is this a Red Bull
One
commercial?
stop.
It's
It
going to
must
give
be
your car
because the
wings.
animation is shitty as fuck.
Allstate will guarantee
Bull gives
their
you a car a new
workmanship for
tire.
as long
There was
as you
a
own your
medication
car.
commercial that was
Well,
also like
that's the
drawn
news.
like this.
Now, be careful. You're in good
Celebrex
hands
or
with
something.
Allstate.
Oh,
Member
yeah,
of the
you're
Serious
right.
Financial
Back when the
Yeah.
hands were white.
Yeah.
Outside.
The Corsica.
Smoother aerodynamics
what
than a
an ugly
Porsche
Corsica.
928 helped
Jesus
make Chevy
Christ.
Corsica one of the most
Isn't that a
fuel-efficient
Cheech and
cars
Chong
in its
movie?
class.
Yeah, Cheech and Chong.
The Corsica
Corsica.
brothers.
The Corsica
Careful
brothers.
attention to detail
I had a Lumina,
helps
a
make it a
95
most
Lumina.
efficient and
And
worry-free
I
place
called
to
Did it
be.
glow in the dark?
Sadly, no.
Corsica,
It was
a very
nice
comforting way
big
more
Ford. I
people
called
are
it the
winning
5.0
with.
because it was like it was white and looked like a cop car.
You
Holy
didn't have
shit.
one. You never had one of those like. was
From
that,
Gillette comes
was it a Ford or
Sensor,
Chevy?
the
That
only
giant
razor that can sense
like
and
personal
adjust to the
flames.
individual
Came
needs of
No.
your face.
The giant thing?
That giant thing that.
Was it the
Sensor
excursion?
blades are mounted on
Almost.
responsive
I
springs.
wanna say
I remember the
no.
excursion when they came out.
And
Yeah.
individually adjust to your
Whoa,
face.
this is the first time they used a second blade.
Honey, how
Most
come we never
comfortable
like have
Gillette
fun
Sensor,
shaving
together
our
with the
face?
richness of foamy shave
Like this.
cream,
What?
or the best shave a
Yeah,
man can
Get
get.
out of it. Why don't we do this?
Because typically showering and shaving doesn't take 40
Oh, and then I
fucking
can put
minutes.
on like, then I can put on a collared shirt. Hang out with
come a
you,
long way
we
for
can talk
one
about
day.
razors.
Yeah, we just hang out in your bedroom wearing our underwear, unbuttoned shirts, fucking nips out, chest hair popping. Just you
we
and
shave
me.
each other's nips.
Yeah. We'll be rubbing shaving cream all over each other and then all the hot gay
Wow.
sass.
I had no idea that these commercials were so homosexual.
Only one car
90s, it was
gives you
gay.
the privileges
Yeah,
of
yeah.
membership. The American Express.
Don't worry,
card.
guys, I got
Don't
this.
be involved
Everything's a
without.
dramatic voice.
She was wealthy
She
and powerful,
was
but
somebody
she was alone.
with an 80s hairdo. But she's also screwing that guy. Look at that. No, it's not. What's her
I know I
name?
love him.
She was about to
Is that
learn
Lloyd
that
Bridges?
passion
No,
can kill.
no,
Is that Lloyd
no.
Kaufman?
And then he moves into
She is not Lloyd Bridges. That's Lloyd Bridges. She was marked for murder. We'll have to look it up. IMDb that shit.
Great car at a great rate.
Hey, the Ford
real
Red
bargain
Box. I mean Taurus.
is the company
Oh
that
my God!
owns
It's
the car.
being attacked by
Because
Toontown.
whatever it takes to
hell's
make
going
your
on?
vacation go
All these
smooth
cars look the same.
is there to make it
Yeah.
happen.
There's the
From
fucking
emergency
Every
road service that's as
brand,
close
there's
as a
all like
phone
weird
to free
Tetris
unlimited
shaped
mileage wherever you roam. When it costs
So,
this little for an
like,
Escort.
what
Oh
happens-
man.
Cars do this. They go smooth and then sharp. The 90s was right in between there.
Yeah.
Because you had like
You had rounded corners.
rounded. Yeah, they were going away from round. And they're
The
like, you know what?
boxy 80s.
Fucking hard edges. And
Yeah.
it looks like shit.
Well, it looks like the T in Tetris.
The 80s Mustang is the worst Mustang.
Wouldn't you feel better
And the
with
90s.
your
This,
behind you?
this commercial for Universal Studios really hurts.
Hurts my butt.
They say the one on top has
Why'd you have to go
all the
there? God. Why'd you have to
Which
make it
could
so
be why
raw?
more truck owners switched to Chevy last year than to
1500.
any other truck.
It's based on
The top
1989
standard
references.
horsepower and the top available horsepower.
What?
Our
Just like once upon a
454
time, they
SS
just used to drive
helped
up to
make
California
Chevrolet
first.
America's
What if
favorite
you sit there and
half-ton
be like,
pickup.
look, it's an ad.
One day you get a wild
Power
hair
at
up
the
your
top.
ass, you'll
More
run a
people are winning
helicopter and lift your fucking
That's not the worst
1500
thing.
up
Yeah.
to
Yeah, really. How'd they get it? Did they drive it up there? Did they airlift that truck?
There are roughly
Which one?
5,128
You looking for
mutual funds you
Saracana?
can get into.
Yeah, I was
More
down
than
with the
21
Oh,
T2.
Sarah
The
Connor with the K.
KKK? They
Yeah.
ain't listed.
Not to mention
Hey,
countless
hey,
corporate,
stop. This
municipal,
commercial is
and
okay.
government bonds
Racist.
at your disposal. In these uncertain times,
How well
We
you
need to
do
take
choosing
uncertain
any one
measures,
of them
right?
may very well depend on how well you choose
Which one of these will be bankrupt in the next 10
Prudential-based
years?
securities. Rock solid,
Enron, for you and
market-wise.
for us.
Ooh, too soon.
Dear
Really?
USA,
No.
there is a city where
Not at all.
marketplaces are
La
full
Bucara.
of wonders.
Oh, man, I'm drinking some La Bucara right now.
Troubadours entertain and elves dance. A magical city.
Elves?
Is
where the
anybody else
friends
getting
you
like,
make are
what the
friends for
hell
life.
is this?
It's
Europe?
Barcelona.
Oh, it's Barcelona.
Barcelona, Spain.
Barcelona?
España.
It's Barcelona.
Look at this guy. He's
3
an
M's
Olympic
boots the
clencher.
Olympic athletes.
And just another Dick Fosbury. The inventor, Mr. Dick.
The Fosbury
Whose
flop?
ideas were so original.
Check me
there's
out,
no
I'm
going back.
flopping!
We're talking about his wedding night here? What's going on?
Innovative thinking
He lets
led us
out a
to
little fart
invent
right over
Scotch
there.
Guard brand protector.
What?
And
Mattresses.
things have looked newer
Hey,
longer.
next time you have a high jumper over for dinner, Scotch guard that shit.
Yeah.
Piss on your...
Obviously.
He'll leak on
23 years in the
Yeah, safeguard
NFL,
against
Wolf
the
as a player and now as
Scotch
head coach
guard
of the Raiders.
I don't want to
Being
point out
selected
who's
to
doing
the Pro
something wrong in this
Football Hall of
football
Fame,
game, but we're
I
going to
can
put a
call
big
it an overnight
white
success.
oval right over the
Hi,
top
I'm
of who's
Mark
doing something
Shell,
wrong in
head
this
coach of
football
the
game.
Raiders. The key
Sports
factors
figures
in my
have
career
never
were
looked
always
comfortable.
hard work and commitment.
Why is that?
I prepared for the opportunities
Yeah, it's like even
that were
offering a little
there
kid a
for me in
Coke.
the
They're
NFL.
just like, I don't
That's
want to
what
be
I try to
here.
communicate
Howie
to young
Mandel
people
and
like these
Terry
that all
Bradshaw are
people's
lightning in the
first
bottle because they
and
played
with
sports
commitment.
and
I know
also
the
seemed
tough
like
world of
humans.
drugs and
Wait,
violence
Howie
that's
Mandel?
on the streets of
Not
our
Mandel,
cities.
sorry, Howie Long.
But I tell young people
Howie
that
Long.
they have choices.
Howie Mandel looks like a
I
human
was
too.
like, wait a
And with
minute.
I was
hard
like,
work and
hang
hard
on.
work, they
The
can
guy who did the
become
voice
real
for
winners in
Gremlins
life.
played sports?
Yeah, Bobby's World himself.
I didn't want to say anything in case I was too drunk to be
Yeah,
like,
no, I mean,
Howie
I'm glad,
Long.
I'm glad we're picking up.
Do
Yeah.
Do you guys remember when
create a
Howie
few
Long and
overnight
Terry
success
Hatcher
stories
did
of their
phone
own.
commercials?
That's what
Terry
I'm trying
Hatcher?
to get
Yeah,
across
or
to
Radio
these young
Shack
people.
commercials.
And
It
this
was
United
pauses.
Somebody's shaking her head over there, so or nodding
Yeah,
her head. So this
it
she
was
remembers.
like either right around or before Lois and Clark with Dean Cain. And Terry Hatcher was blowing up, and everybody's like, got to get a shot of her boobs. And she was in everything, man.
Yeah.
She was like Jennifer Tilly, but
And then she
less hot.
finally showed him off in Heaven's Prisoners, and everybody was like, eh.
Moving on. Lock that gate.
Next.
United Way supported agency.
Bono's
The United
poverty.
Way, it brings out the
I
best
mean, United
in all
Way.
of us.
What? Is that
This
what
message
exists?
furnished by the National Football League. From Gillette
Less-
comes
It's
Sensor,
the best
the
to make.
only razor that can sense and
King
adjust
Gillette,
to the
they
individual needs of your face.
looking sharp.
One razor isn't enough for you, and you're not in prison, so you can have as many as you want.
Does Gillette Man have to shank a bitch?
Shaving leads to horseback riding.
There it is again.
and-
Oh,
yeah,
it
look,
leads to dancing. It leads
people
to
are always
hugs. I don't
touching each
know.
other's
Voted on
faces in the
responsive
night.
springs to continuously
Even outside
sense
of
and
shaving
individually adjust to your
I don't even want to touch
face.
my face right now.
It can be a coffee commercial, like Folgers, and they'll be rubbing each other's faces like fucking mad.
Smoothest, most comfortable. Gillette
Kayla
Sensor,
says, if
together
Howie
with the richness
Mandel
of foamy
played
shave
pro
cream
sports,
for
I
the
might
best
have
shave a
been
man
a
can get.
sports ball fan.
Right?
He was probably a pickleball player. Here, take this baby. I've got to go be a
Extraordinary
dad
Gillette
at work.
Sensor.
Save our children.
See ya.
Grabbing that kid's ass right there on a 90s
Changing
commercial.
interest rates by Shearson Lehman Brothers. The government recently announced
There's only
what
one
we
guy
all
doing
knew.
the voice for all these commercials.
We are in a recession.
We are in a
Interest
recession.
rates
I
have
don't hold
steadily
it against
dropped.
him because if I had this
We
voice, you better
believe they will
believe I
continue
would
to
be
fall
talking
over the
more
next
than I
12
do now,
months.
which is impossible to.
If you have a CD maturing in the next 90
not a
days,
CD.
Not the kind that you buy
what should
at
you do?
Barnes & Noble.
This still costs
Money.
$700.
Shearson Lehman Brothers.
She's not even... Blah, blah, blah.
America's at war, and NBC
What?
presents an important
Drugs?
hour-long special. What's ahead?
Then women at war, concerned in the
Desert
home
Storm,
front.
that's what it
How do
is.
Americans
the
feel
one
about
where
women in harm's
Schwarzkopf
way?
is
Yeah.
On Real Life with
The
Jane
one
Paul.
who went over
And
to
pretty
a
rocket
desert
brought on from
island.
the
I
US.
remember that guy. Didn't we shoot him or hang him or something?
Did he get a knife in his butt?
I'm Tom
You put a lot
Brokenjaw.
of yourself into something
Who got the
like
knife
this,
in his
a lot
butt?
of- You know, you can really get
Who was
emotionally
the
involved
dictator that
with a
was
project
drugged
like
through the
this.
streets?
It
They
all
all
started with
wear
the challenge
fucking
for the old
berets, so
values.
it's hard to keep track of.
Maintain the old
I
values.
don't know.
Is that all I need to do to become a dictator? Just
Jump right over that.
Yeah,
The guy
like
in Cuba?
Right.
if you
You
move
know,
to
you
a place
couldn't
where
have taken over
the
an
skin
old
color is a
flag and
shade
you had to come
below, like
someplace
milky
else.
coffee, and you get a
You know, you
beret,
can start
you're
over,
immediately a
in fact.
dictator.
Wow.
Banana Republic, bitch.
That explains why I got all those dirty looks last time I was in one of those third world countries wearing a beret.
Yeah, I told you that.
Yeah.
Plus, you put that.
No, I didn't listen to you. I'm just like, whatever, it's French.
I said not the beret.
Whatever, I'm drinking coffee.
You can't build
It's a raspberry or not, it's a bad idea.
So if you could take all that enthusiasm and translate that
Running off a corn
in the
here
car,
at the Ford
it's a
factory.
real marriage. But if you never
Cows,
forget the
am I
people
right?
part
America. Here's this confused old man. What says America more than a confused old man on a porch? Oh, it's a Saturn. I recognize the font.
My name is Morris Dees, the Southern lawyer who brought the Ku Klux Klan to its knees.
You didn't do much of a job.
Was that Jeff Fahey?
Daddy, these people are trying to kill you.
When you believe in
Daddy, I'm
something,
totally
you have to
wearing
be willing to take a
He's the
stand.
fucking
I won't let them do
lawnmower
this to
man.
me.
Based on a true story, LA Law
Jeff
Court
Fahey, bro.
on NBC Monday.
God, whatever happened to that guy? I'm pretty sure he did a movie with Bo Derek,
I'm
too.
ready.
You
can't go to the theater dressed like that. You can if you
All
own
the
it.
titles.
You're kidding. There's not
It's the
an easy
Magnavox
I am not
Projection
kidding,
TV.
yeah.
My very
Well,
own movie theater. The
fuck
Magnavox
called?
enhanced video
Some
system
lawyer.
really makes it sharp and clear.
Simulation.
Brothers?
Yeah, they used to sell electronics.
You could almost feel the Dolby surround sound.
Magnavox.
Did they? What if
could be one
they
of
had
the
like a television
smartest
show in the
ideas you've
60s,
ever had.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I still don't know what they are.
I
Are
thought
they
the other one
musicians?
was pretty good too.
Comedians?
Magnavox.
Yes.
Smart
Brothers?
choice.
Yes.
Very
Yes,
smart.
All the above.
Magnavox.
No one can
this has gotta be
guarantee
a Red
you
Bull.
a perfect world.
Red Bull gives your
A
family
world where the
diarrhea.
unexpected never
It'll
intrudes.
kill your dog.
Red Bull brings a tornado.
Red Bull destroys your house. Anti-am, I need a Red Bull. There goes the cat.
Some of us know we'll be taken
Yeah,
care
way to
of.
show up after our house is fucking destroyed, asswipe.
Wow.
In an imperfect
Suddenly the
obviously.
animator saved
You're
his
in good
creations
hands
and brought
with
them
all
to heaven.
Yeah,
Member
God
of
moves
the
in
Sears
mysterious ways. He
Financial
waits till you have literally lost everything, and then he brings you to heaven after you die.
was a stellar performance.
Super buckets.
Have some chicken. You look
Wow.
weak. His arm is weak. It's called aging.
Pretty sure my dad
From
called
Kentucky
them.
Fried Chicken.
Super buckets?
Trivia guys. Who has the record for
Everybody
most
got their own
fumbles
bucket
before
back in the
today?
day?
Yeah, you got a super bucket.
15 pieces of
Look
chicken
at how
or a
many
super
layers
size.
these
how many
motherfuckers
pieces?
are wearing.
$9.99 each.
Wait till the
16
second
Per
pieces.
bucket?
Each person in that room is eating a super bucket. They're all having
Anytime
16
you're ready.
Yeah, but how
A
much is
motherfucking
really
KFC.
chicken?
Flash forward today, and they each have an episode of My 600-Pound Life.
Imagine a business lender with the
I'd rather
speed
not.
and
I
service
won't.
of a local bank.
Imagine a bank that
Imagine
doesn't
the
use a
strength
Commodore
of
64. Are
500
you
bank
banking with them?
offices
that
across the
Sherman
Northeast, working as
It's
one
Sherman.
that one, yeah,
your
yeah.
business.
The Sherman Williams
And the
Bank.
resources of a $30
You gotta
billion
cover the world.
They
financial
paid the 10
group.
red with your
The
money.
Yeah.
ability to take your business
it's a cute
anywhere it
model.
wants
It's a
to
fucking...
go. That's
God
what's
damn it.
behind
Greg
your
Brady?
local North
He's not
Star
the Brady
Bank.
Bunch movie, right? He's an architect.
Yeah, yeah.
North Star. Be okay financial. We'll be okay, will you? We got your fucking money.
They're
bitch.
okay, KK. I made that joke twice today.
Hey, I'm Dick Clark for the Super Lotto. Desperate for money.
You've got until Saturday
Yes.
to play Super Lotto and
Yeah,
get a prize
he
of
actually
over
did have that
$50 million.
Far Side moment where he aged on television like 80 years and 2 seconds. Yeah.
He did it right before Ryan Seacrest died.
Seacrest was like, out.
Yeah, but secretly Seacrest was like had a straw and he was slurping them up like a cat. Steals your breath.
To get more two-sided galvanized steel to pull,
Everyone wants to be
What
the
does an
next
owl
day.
have to do with a
to
truck?
get more corrosion protection, and more standard
With the
horsepower
power
to
of an
clear the
owl.
road ahead.
The 4x4 Chevy.
Look, they're twice. They showed him twice.
Switch to
Yeah.
Show him again. Come on, show
What
me the
else are
owl.
you showing the snow?
Show me the owl.
Fox?
Show me
We
the
think
owl.
you can see why.
Come on, bring it.
Was it
More
black
people
snow?
are winning with the heartbeat of America.
Yes, it's the worst kind of snow. It's
like-
black snow.
It's cold.
Owl's head.
Yes.
Swish.
It has limits.
It does not. It's American made.
An owl?
Yes.
The engineers at Acura
owls are
have made a
Accurate,
remarkable
motherfucker.
discovery.
It's accurate
A
as
truly
shit.
extraordinary car is like a truly extraordinary
This is the
journey.
car,
To achieve
like the
it,
Acura
you have
Integra,
to get
whatever
off
this
the
is.
beat.
You can take it fishing.
Everybody in high
You
school
can take it to the mountains.
wanted one of
1991
these.
Acura Integra.
Yeah, everybody who wanted a
think
rice
it's only
burner wanted an
fair
Acura,
that this
and they
State
put
of the
that
Company
fucking coffee
report
can muffler
should
on it.
have a new
Hey,
state-of-the-art
look, it's Donald
presentation
Trump.
with awesome sound and dynamite graphics.
Played by Dan
Here we go.
Aykroyd's cousin from Nothing But Not True.
It actually looks like
Business is always
the
trying to make some
AM
things
radio
better.
guy. What's his name?
But one thing
Rush
they
Limbaugh?
can't.
Rush Limbaugh kind of look like him too.
Federal Express delivered that London
slow,
shipment
Lynn.
early. Great,
Don't.
huh?
Federal Express.
I'm not-
Wow.
Absolutely, positively.
going
That was
bad.
reaching,
best in
but
the
It's going badly.
I applaud.
Why is
Hey,
Coors Light the
not
official
one, but
beer of
two
the
commercials
night?
with Frank
Just
Drebin.
count the
Something crazy's
reasons.
gonna happen.
1. The Silver
He's
Bullet
gonna have
is the
6
beer
fingers.
that won't slow you down. 2. It's brewed with pure
seen
Rocky
this.
Mountain spring water. 3.
Awesome.
It's got a neat silver can. 4 and 5. Coors Light is available
give me 6.
in all 49 states and Canada. And 6.
Yes, see, he's awesome. He's the wife of like King Henry.
Let's keep
And he
all
said
6
49
reasons in mind
states
the
in
next time
Canada.
you want a beer.
This was
Thank
not
you.
shot in 1963 before Hawaii
It
became a
pays
state.
to be selective by
Frank Drebin?
Shearson
No,
Lehman
Leslie
Brothers.
Nielsen.
Bing.
According to
Frank Drebin was his
Institutional
character
Investors'
in
recent
Bleach
research
and-
team poll, we're number
There you
1
go.
in investment research.
Well, we
of the
were.
nearly
This was the
7,000 publicly traded companies in the U.S.,
Sorry
we
about that.
identify what we believe to be the 1,000 most important.
We
Of
identify
these,
as
we
they
recommend only 115.
So you
Which
said
stocks
1,000 were
survive our
important, but
scrutiny?
115 were
Talk
worth
with us.
talking about.
Shearson Lehman Brothers.
The others, not so much.
Look, it's a sporty car driving through.
Monster. It's the
That's
Liverpool
Hawaii.
thing of, oh no, it's an
greatest
Acura. It's an
sports car
NSX.
the world has ever
It's either
known.
Hawaii or San Diego. I'm not sure which.
Kyoto.
Yeah, it's Kyoto. Oh.
Yeah, they
Our
rolled in the
latest
window as a
idea.
guy eating a rice bowl. Racist, right? The 90s.
The 1991 Acura
Yeah.
Legend.
Yeah.
Acura's the luxury model of.
He etherized, then he put it in the tank.
Did you know? Luxury of Toyota.
Only
Did
one
you know
800
that
service
these
is
guys are
guaranteed.
wearing ties and
If
shirts?
something
They are.
keeps you from
You
getting
wouldn't
caught.
believe it.
We've got a leak happening. Look at all the people on their phones.
One drop is enough to destroy an
Only
80s
AT&T
computer.
automatically protects you with our 800 assurance
See, they
policy.
set up their office in
Now
the
we can
Universal
reroute your 800
Studios.
calls.
Yeah, that was
the
their first
problem.
mistake right
30
there.
minutes
Yeah.
or less.
Fucking King Kong always busted
800
through the wall
calls
around
every
lunchtime.
time.
Another AT&T
Oh, look,
advantage.
here comes the subway car. Ah! That resets every 20
Jesus.
minutes.
And then it goes on fire, and then the fire goes out.
Try making a sales call when a fucking subway car is thrown at you by King Kong.
Then Jaws comes through. It's really weird.
Oh, he's gonna make out like
She had
hooked
beer,
it.
Keystone. The premium gold-filled beer in a can that tastes like beer in a bottle.
Totally.
Well, maybe you
Keystone
do.
specialty line can.
Drink a
Wouldn't
beer
it
into
be
the
great
water,
if
you
you
dumb
told your
fuck.
boss to take that job?
Hey,
and
you don't need a water bed when you've got a
I'll
water
have another
table.
Desk.
Keystone and Keystone Light. Bottled beer tastes in a can.
Not to be confused with
Wouldn't
Keystone
that be
cups.
great?
What is it? Like 90s bathing suits were both revealing and bunchy like diapers all at the same time. What is that? Like she looked like she was wearing a diaper on
It's
top and
amazing.
bottom.
She's both sexy and baby. It's weird.
And now,
Just because
for the
you're
second
sexy
year in a
doesn't mean
row,
make you
a
immune to
Mitsubishi
diarrhea.
Galant is Motor
Especially
Trend's
of the
selection
boots.
as the top buy among all imported sports sedans.
Yeah, tough eye.
Now keep in mind, we only import 4
The
sports
word is
today.
getting around.
What's that?
But it made top 5 out of the 4 that we import.
Conservation will be a way of life. There will never be an end.
Wow, I didn't
to
know that Mr.
conservation.
Rogers
Yes,
was
it's much
on the
cheaper.
fuel board.
It's
but
more
okay.
efficient. It's cleaner.
Do you guys
We're
like
careful
natural
about where we
gas?
dig,
Would you
what
like
we
to have
dig
a
up,
long talk
how
about
we
it?
repair, restore the ground.
Good,
We're
because if I
doing
keep talking,
recycling
then
right now
hopefully
for
you
the
won't
environment.
hear me
Those
rip
are
out.
MCI
More light-duty
headsets.
vehicles now run on natural gas, and it is clean burning and efficient.
Do not like to see the environment.
This
damaged.
fracking commercial,
And
am I right?
wherever it
Yeah,
is
you went
possible
great.
that
Can
I
we all use
correct it,
natural gas
I
today?
will correct
Where's the trolley? Take us away.
He's in Atlanta Maple.
The Calgon trolley? Is that the one that takes us away?
Yeah, Charlie made it with soap.
God, I loved Calgon when I was young. Oh my God.
Did it take you away?
The
Yeah.
hotter it
Every
gets,
time.
the better it protects.
We're jumping caddies,
Every
motherfucker.
car ever made can fucking jump
Yeah.
like it's in.
Yeah, you want to get around
Smokey the
Hague, or you
Bandit.
want to jump the fuck out of San Diego streets? Doc Hudson?
Yeah,
Lightning McQueen.
exactly.
I was just going to say that, but I didn't want to be like, oh, it's a Cars reference.
Well, you wouldn't have to.
Yeah, well,
but you did.
now the whole episode's going to get shut down by Disney, so way to go.
Ah!
I remember this commercial. This commercial was so weird.
Yeah, it zigs when you think he's going to zag. 'Cause
Yeah.
You think, oh, well, there's going to be lightning, and then he just pisses himself. Oh, wait, no, that guy's died.
He's
Oh,
fine.
they did.
I would love...
If that's all I have to do to get a whole bunch of guys in suits hit by lightning is
Let
just
me-
show up in a scuba gear.
Let me shoot you an idea for an opening of a Raiders that you may or may not want to do.
Wait, you're going to give it away right here on the show?
We're not going to use it because I
We
don't have
all
access to a
die.
scuba suit. But it's exactly this. But instead of them being covered in rain or shot by lightning, you just, and you're going to be the guy in the suit because I don't want to do this. You just straight up unload a full bladder as it leaks out onto the floor. We make no mention of it as the puddle grows. And then eventually one guy goes, ugh, and then cut.
Wait, where are we going to get the scuba suit?
That's the thing.
The 9X Yellow Pages. Why would anyone need another?
Hey, do you remember the Yellow Pages, Dave?
No.
Well, after
Neither do
all,
I.
it's
Yeah, I
still a car.
totally remember that.
It's
Like,
not like it had
if you
6
wanted
wheels
something-
Saturn, right?
nuclear
This is Saturn.
power or
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
That's the twin cam.
But what it
I
is the
spent
first
so
car
much
made in this
time
country
leafing
for
through
about as long as
a
anyone
Yellow
can remember.
Pages because the
Just
internet didn't
started
exist,
from
and
the
I was like, I gotta find out how much
Which
something
one of these
costs.
is my grandfather?
The whole idea of the
Still
Saturn
can't
was to
find-
That
start
was the
whole
white
process over.
pages.
So RJ just
Start all
said
over
they
again
just named
with
Connecticut
everything we've
cities.
learned.
That's where I live.
With
I'm
everything
special
anyone
now,
had
he
ever
says.
learned.
Wow.
About
Yeah, so this is
building a car.
definitely an East Coast.
There's nothing left
Yeah, but
from
we
the
had
past.
the upper,
The engine,
we have the upper
the
peninsula,
transmission,
or was it
virtually
Maine
every
or
nut,
something?
bolt,
Maybe I
and
was wrong.
screw. The way it's made,
Montauk.
the way people care about it.
Montauk.
It's all new. It's the only really new American car from a new company for
I
40
hope
or
we
50
don't put
years.
ourselves out of a business by
We're
becoming
proud of
a
this car.
corrupt
It shows what you
union.
can do
Oh, well,
when you're
America
willing to start all
can't
over
fail.
Nope,
again.
nope.
That's how Saturn
Where are we
saved
making
all
these?
their
Detroit?
If Saturn put 2 mirrors on their cars, they would have lasted half as long.
The boss in the family will be glad to know the
Oh,
91
wow. You remember that time that we drove our car into the Candyland map? That was awesome.
I tried to be a winner at the game of life and then got diabetes.
And our baby's in the front seat, and now
right
is in
now
the
you
back
can save
seat.
up to $820 on an LX
Constantly
value pack with
rolling through
air
a cartoon
conditioning,
landscape.
moonroof, and an anti-theft alarm. Plus, factory-to-dealer incentives that can save you
820.
hundreds
Wow.
of dollars.
Am I right? Yeah, that's like twice a
Mazda
420.
66.
Almost.
Kind of.
Mazda, it just feels right. 820, bro.
Anyway.
The
Toke
Mazda
up, it's
MPV
820.
four-wheel drive can help you get
More
just about
Mazdas.
anywhere you want
Yeah.
to go.
The
Its
ugliest
V6
minivan
engine and
ever is
rear
probably
anti-lock
the
brakes let you
MPV.
handle
When you need
even
to
the
drive
worst
through
weather with
snow,
confidence.
when you need to drive onto a frozen lake, Mazda's there
Hey,
for
Gal.
you.
The other team couldn't
Why
make
do
it.
you
You
have-
guys win by forfeit.
Isn't that the guy who
The
owns
Mazda
Wendy's?
MPV
No.
four-wheel
Dave
drive.
Thomas?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, and since the game is canceled, let's all go get a fucking Frosty.
Take the title.
Dave, it's 3 degrees out.
Do you remember when Mazda started making sex toys that also had the same slogan? It just feels right.
Driving the
I thought
Mazda
it was Zoom.
Protege is so enjoyable. People don't
Indian
think of it as a
butt.
Kayla
compact
says,
car.
I'm on a chat with RJ from Connecticut, so now I'm special adjacent.
He drives so fast that while the
We all
protege may
are.
have
Why don't we just
We're
name
special by
towns and
proxy.
see if that resonates?
I'm
Yeah.
from Connecticut, so everyone in this room is
We're all special.
adjacent.
I remember watching a cartoon about a cricket in Connecticut. Does that make me special? Is that what it's
Do
called?
you remember that King Arthur's Court in Connecticut? I remember that one.
King Arthur's Court in
Work it out.
Sorry.
I am familiar
That's
with-
where it ends.
I am familiar with Samuel Clemens.
Oh, see, he got it. Look at that.
Took him.
Because after
Plus,
working
I would
out,
never
you
name
don't
myself
want
after
to
how to
fill up.
measure a
So reach
river.
for the silver bullet, the one that won't slow you down.
Whoa, that guy's definitely a white beard. Look at him.
Right.
Big old beard. He's
Well,
gonna go
none of the
home
girls are in trouble because they're all playing softball.
God
so
damn it, we lost the
together.
rugby match again.
Based on the true story of the lawyer who stood up to the client.
Their goal is the overthrow of the United States government.
In a
Well,
world
they
of
don't
LA Law's Corbin Burnson, Line of
Is it
Fire on
always?
NBC
It
Monday.
is. It's every time. It's Line of Fire.
We cover
still
you
waiting
around
for
the
Monday.
clock as the
RJ
Gulf
says
story
everyone
continues
is
to
special
unfold by
next to
the hour.
Connecticut.
Your 24-hour
Yeah,
news
it's the
station
tiniest
is
state that
ready.
you can get through
Turn
in
to
90
Channel 2
minutes.
News
And
and
if you can't
NBC for the
find your
latest
way to
developments.
Connecticut, you can always get yourself some shoulder pads.
Joe says, I live one state above Connecticut. Am I
Good
special?
No,
A man never has enough
decidedly
time.
not.
I thought we had raisins for you.
Remember that sequel to The Breakfast Club? The Breakfast thing?
No
Breakfast lunch?
raisins, Brendan.
I mean,
what
the
am I
lunch
gonna
The
do?
brunch club.
I can't eat any cereal because I'm too
I
fat.
didn't really
No,
pick
you're
up
not
until the dinner
fat.
club.
We got a low rent.
Did you see the fourth meal club sponsored by Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Spitting it out, that's no good.
What the hell is this?
Jeff Fahey was in it. This is
Do
Look
I
Who's
get, like,
Talking, but no one
small
cares.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids before it was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Look Who's Not Talking now.
You're doing more to get the best deals possible.
Boy, she's
And Golddome's doing
In a
more for
row.
the best
Yeah,
deal
and her
checking.
mom hair.
It's free to
Look at the wallpaper.
$19.93.
Who buys
Right,
wallpaper?
all
Who
the
uses
What's
checks
that?
shows
She's a stay-at-home
and
mom
no
that
monthly
gets to
fee,
wear a
even if
robe
your
around the
balance
house all
goes
day.
down to $1. Combine best deal
I was-
checking with a
Yeah.
Gold Dome
I was
savings
wondering if
account
that
on
was
one
why they were
statement
called the
with one ATM
Rovers.
card. To get your best deals,
They're always
stop by
wearing
Gold Dome
robes.
during our convenient customer
Rovers?
hours.
Yeah.
Or maybe they were just really into bondage.
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Roper always had a piece of twine tied around his
That would
junk.
explain why the remake of Three's Company is going to have that family next door called the BDSMers.
Yeah, and they are changing him from Three's Company to Three's Company. So, I mean, the clues are there. We just haven't looked for them.
It's
Blue
okay.
Cross
We've
Blue
taken a
Shield.
hypocritical
No,
oath.
this is no cross.
Unless, of course, you don't have insurance, then you're going to die.
Sorry, this will all go towards your deductible. You're going to die in debt. Blue Shield, Fuck you, Cross.
I always wanted to live in a grand hotel.
Look at my
So
hair.
I went to
Live
work
in a
one
hotel.
for practically nothing.
This is what you aspire
That was when I
to.
discovered
I would
Suave.
want to never
When
have
I
any
made it to
privacy
manager,
and
I
always
tried
like
those
a really
expensive
terrible
shampoos and
shower.
Who are you,
conditioners.
Nikola Tesla?
Guess what?
I don't think
They
so.
weren't better.
You don't know
Just
most
like,
more expensive. So I came back to Suave.
They Live.
Why should I spend a
Neil
fortune on
Hemingway?
my hair?
Yeah, she does.
When
She's got a
Suave
big
makes
jaw,
me
that's
look
what I'm
like I
getting.
do.
Try Suave Mousse, Hairspray, and Gel for beautiful style.
that's not
and look like you spent
No,
a fortune
but
on your
she still
hair.
has a big jaw like
Yeah. Suave is still in business, though.
Important
So
It
news
is.
today. Kleenex
So is
Huggies Super Trim
BBTV. I
diapers,
watch them
making
all
happy babies
day.
nationwide.
babies.
That
From
kid's
the
got a
coast
mullet.
of Maine to sunny California.
90s was the
Why?
era of the
We're
soft
pleased to
mullet.
report Huggies
Like
Super
soft
Trim
mullet.
diapers
Yeah,
have
so
gentle
like the
elastic.
20-teens to 2020s is like the soft reboot, but like in the 90s, you saw dudes who it was like, it's like business casual in front, business.
So if we do,
Casual in the
if
back.
we decide to start up a band that's like does all like 80s, 90s cover tunes, we'll call it Soft Mullet.
Either that or like low energy mullet. Like Seinfeld had one. That's what I'm talking about. It's like the regular boys cut that everybody in the 6th grade got for picture day, but like with just a little extra on the back to make it fancy.
Makes it a little
we've
curly.
seen
Did you
a
have to
zillion
pose
of
on
Elastic
this?
waistbands
Pose?
and a super trim padding
Yeah,
that
I always
absorbs wetness and holds it away.
look for
so
places
super
to hide
trim helps
liquid.
stop
Do you-
leakage.
do you test the
Disgusting.
diapers?
Super
Your
Trim
kids'
now
diapers by,
available
like,
in the new jumbo pack.
Yeah.
So tonight, it's
Every time we
happy
buy a new
news from
pack,
Huggies.
what I would do is I would
Just
piss
piss in
into
it yourself,
and then
yeah.
just squeeze it over the carpet.
General
Meanwhile,
General Hospital.
in a moment.
Damn.
Pacific Hospital.
Tomorrow
right
morning
after.
on Good Morning America, we'll look back at Jacqueline Kennedy's White House years with designer Oleg Cassini.
And we'll meet
all these
Emily
people are
Lloyd, a
dead.
new face on the big screen.
Tomorrow on Good Morning America.
Both their heads explode.
I'm Ann Edwards, coming up live at 5,
Oh, I thought she
searching for
said
the cause
Ed
of yesterday's
So
big
did
fire
I.
in Depew, naming
Hi,
a
I'm
strike
Ed
target,
Edwards.
What'd she say
and
about
how
pubes?
good
She's
is
got a
that?
man's
Coming up
haircut,
at
so.
5.
She's like, I'm cultivating him on my head. Pubes at 11.
You can really feel the excitement backstage.
What are you doing in their
before an
dressing
art
room,
party.
you
Seriously.
perv?
Dazzling
Everybody's an
costumes,
actor, but he's like, hey, who needs
brilliant
insurance?
performers, Magnificent sets, all
Go and slip
assembled
out of
for
that bra.
exclusive
You know he
production
offered them
that will be seen only
massages.
here on the Art Park stage.
Can I give you a
I'm
hug? You look
Christopher
like you
King,
need a hug.
President of Art Park.
It's like
Join
ballerinas
us.
and painting and...
It's a museum.
Tickets for My Fair Lady, call
My
754-4375 in Buffalo 694-8191, Art Park,
gone down to
Lewiston,
Art
New York.
Park. Park of the Arts.
Right now at Color
Don't
Time,
you
we're loaded
Wow,
with
it's
name
my mom's
brand
TV.
console color TV. And that
Color
means you
Time
can
with a
rent your
Y.
own console for as little
I
as
want a wooden phone.
$14.95 a week.
$15 a
That's right.
week.
Just
These folks- did they also make those
$14.95 a
time
week.
machines?
Our lowest price in years.
TYM1.
So hurry to Color
No, it's
Time
the
now,
Time
or
Machines,
pick up the phone for
THYME.
same-day
That's-
delivery.
oh,
But
yeah,
don't
yeah.
wait. With prices as low as
Parsley Sage Machine.
$14.95 a
Damn it,
week,
just went out
they'll
the
be
window.
going fast.
Call Color Time today.
Waiting for enough energy to pull up a parsley joke. It never came.
Watch Jeopardy!
Whoa,
Tonight at
Alex, your
7:30.
black hair.
Meanwhile, back to General Hospital. We now return to General Hospital, already in progress.
Do you see the difference?
My son Ajax off
I
all
don't
the
see the
time.
difference.
Is there a difference in cleaning between
That's why I have to
Ajax
clean it with his
products and
Ajax.
other premium brands?
Fucking sheets are a disaster. They're so
No matter
crunchy
which
in my
Ajax
house.
you use, you'll
Ajax
see a
helps,
big
though.
difference. The 20% you can save.
What?
I don't see the difference.
Why pay more? With
I
Ajax,
have to wash that off.
the
What do you
big
mean?
difference you'll see
This
is
is right
the
before
money
the
you
Pine
can
Sol lady
save.
had these
Now I
bitches
see the difference.
murdered.
Yep.
It's gonna hurt.
When someone you love gets a big hurt, make it better with a little help from Johnson
Yeah, I was
Johnson.
gonna say, it's
Our
like a
first aid
helmet.
tapes are made not to hurt coming off.
Ow!
Our non-stick pads
Yeah, as long
won't
as you don't
stick
have
to the
Jesus,
wound.
you're pulling
Johnson
my
& Johnson.
skin off, Mom.
We should be seeing like massive burns and shit under there. Like that kid was
Tylenol
fine.
is already working. I wouldn't trust anything else for you. Why? It's the
Sleeping
one most
with Tiara.
pediatricians give their own children.
I to bring fever down fast, Children's Tylenol. Why trust
I hope
anything
this
else?
Tylenol doesn't have cyanide in it. Good night, Mom.
My homemade spaghetti sauce.
First, I take
Oh,
herbs.
who is that dude? Why do I
Oregano and
recognize
basil.
him?
He looks like
Put
Eddie
in the
Deacon's
herbs.
dad.
Then I take pieces of tomato and I put in
He
the
looks
tomato.
like a kid version of the
Then
Honey, I Shrunk
finally
the
I
Kids
take parsley
adult.
and I put in the
Yeah,
first
or something.
The kid version of the Honey I Shrunk the
secret of
Kids
mine.
adult. That's a weird way to
Dad.
say Rick Moranis.
Oh, I don't know his
Homemade taste.
name. I never
It's
saw
in there.
the
It's
show
like
or
a
the
kid version
movie.
of the Honey I Shrunk the Kids adult kid.
Actually, it's like if Rick Moranis and Harold Ramis had Love Child.
More like a snack. Oh,
And Eddie
Oh,
Deacon's
see.
wife. Where's Sandra? What's her fuck?
Juicy fruit is gonna move ya.
We still. How many times have we done a 90s commercial party and not seen a single?
Juicy
Buttery country crock taste goes anywhere.
Or should it go with the green beans?
Great taste, fewer calories.
We've seen a bunch of these country crock.
You love
cans,
green
so-
beans.
Must have
Good
been
for
your first
leftovers.
husband.
Have you tried this stuff?
You
It's a
are my
crock.
first
Also-
husband.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay. Just as you're watching this commercial, realize that this this tub of fake butter has moved 3 times deeper down the table.
Everybody's like, "Oh, give me that fucking tub of crock."
What do you mean everybody? There's 2 people. They made 40 baked potatoes, 90 tails of lobster, and there's fucking like casseroles.
Well, that's only
and
because
shit.
they couldn't order any of those super tubs or whatever from KFC, where everybody gets
the
16
pieces.
These, yeah.
Was it super tubs?
Super
Yeah.
tub.
Super tub.
Well, this is a super tub of country crock.
Oh, yeah.
Shed
Spreading
spread
that
country
shit on
crock.
literally
Rich,
everything.
Super
buttery
Tub is the
taste,
name of our
fewer
band.
calories than
Country
regular
Crock is the
margarine and
first single.
I think it would be hilarious if like they zoom out and the only places on these people that are clean are like from the wrist down, and from the up they're just like covered in pats of butter. Like, they just got done smearing it all over each other, and now they're ready to eat.
It's so
No
like somehow like the
cholesterol.
90s erupted into a pie
I'll
fight.
get the
but it was
door.
all
I get the
country
country
crock.
crock.
On second thought,
Get
you get the
that tub
door.
of shit
Okay.
out of here.
God,
They were always touching
those
their hands over
same
the
2
Isn't
pairs
she
of hands
ready
also
yet?
drink a lot of coffee.
They're waiting.
and they were touching each other's
Pressure's
faces.
on, getting higher.
Yeah, it's true.
Difference is you stay dry. Van Roll-On makes the difference, and the difference is Van.
Yeah, just put your arms
You
up.
can
It'll be
trust Van
fine.
Roll-On.
That bitch had
It
the same
rolls on
shirt.
smooth to fight odor and wetness, even under pressure.
Odor and wetness? Yes.
Yes.
Pressure's
But they're now
on, getting
banned.
higher.
They
Difference
passed a
is
law in
you
Congress.
stay dry. Van Roll-On
Kayla
makes the
says,
difference, and the
the
difference
country
is
clock voice guy
Van.
reminds me of Garfield.
Oh, it might have been
Does
Lorenzo.
sound
So
like-
now,
Yeah, but-
finding an answer wasn't easy. If you had a bladder control problem, like millions of women, you had to find your own solution,
Gross. Why
or
don't you
maybe
live on an
try
island,
something
you
big and
sick,
bulky.
disgusting
Now
lazy
there's new
bitch.
Serenity
Fine,
with
we'll make
regular guards.
Serenity.
Serenity's compact, yet it absorbs more where you need it most, more
We
than
can
even
still
thick
smell it, so do
undergarments.
something about that
Serenity
next.
locks liquid into a gel that can't leak. The protection
man.
you've been
Where'd the
searching
drink go?
for
It's
is
like a
here at
magic
last.
trick, man.
New Serenity
This is how
from
David
Johnson
Blaine
&
got started.
Johnson.
He was just pour liquid into adult
Has he found
diapers.
out about my affair with his son? I would do anything. to make it
Meanwhile,
up.
on General
Where's
Hospital.
When
that
a man
goddamn
is
country
cold,
crock? Oh, no, we saw a
more
face.
than love to melt his heart.
Natalie Cortland,
Focus
of
this,
all
or-
my
That
children,
is some
where
hair.
anything
Is it Natalie
can happen.
Portman? Is that what they
Even
just
with the
said?
most
That was
absorbent
totally
diapers, irritating
I swear
wetness
that's
can
what
turn
they
any
said.
night into a long
Irritating
night.
wetness.
That's why nighttime calls for the extra protection of
I find wetness
Desitin.
always to be
4
irritating.
kinds
Oh,
of
I
sleep
thought that was
protection in one
toothpaste.
tube.
I've been
Don't
using
put
it
your
wrong.
baby to bed
Have
without
you ever used
Desitin.
Desitin on
Hello,
anybody?
I'm
If
Orville
you use that
Redenbacher
much,
with
you're
my
gonna
new
be wiping
improved
the ass
microwave
of
popping
40
corn. Fewer unbought kernels
It's
than
true.
ever before. And I give you lots
You know
more
what? I kind of miss
popcorn, which
Orville
is good.
Redenbacher. I kind of want to picture
Because
him
once you
on my
start
wall.
eating it, you won't want to stop.
Was that
Orville
his brother or
Redenbacher.
his
Up to
friend?
10
Yeah, it was-
cups more
I thought it
per
was
box.
his son.
For those who wondered
Orville
where to
and
store their
Schmorbel.
microwave dishes,
Yeah, but
Rubbermaid
don't leave the
stores
light on
inside
for you,
and
so
so.
don't worry.
That's Tom
You can buy
Bodett.
something
Oh,
less
my
than
bad.
Rubbermaid, but then you won't get something made like Rubbermaid.
Get
Don't
out
you
of
wish
there, man.
everything
Pennywise
was
is
made
down in
like
that basement.
Rubbermaid?
Oh no, carbon monoxide poisoning.
If you're not giving your sandwich French's mustard, it may not like
Oh my
it.
god, this is coming right out. Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This made me not want to eat sandwiches.
Come on, give them what they want. French's mustard. Be good to you.
This, okay. This is very akin to, remember in the early 2010s, the Orkin commercials where those giant ass bugs would show up?
Yeah.
Same bullshit.
Yeah.
Joe says, yeah, you absolutely do not
The
need
minute I
that
hear the
much
words
Desitin.
reduced
Seriously,
calories,
like, did you see how much? She was like, I worked in an assisted
Where are you
living
putting
facility.
that?
Exactly. A little bit goes so long, especially on a baby. Like on an adult ass, you want maybe a 16th of what that bitch put on her hand.
Yeah.
She's going to have that baby from head to toe.
He's going to slide right out of the diaper.
Think reduced taste.
Here in Hidden Valley, Judy Larkin's
My
a pretty
God.
tough customer.
Where do you
But
get a
you
shirt
shouldn't
like
have
that?
to give up great taste
Where do
just
you
to
get a,
give up a few
grocery
calories.
bag that
Judy
like
was real
holds up
happy to
celery?
got
discover the
celery
new
sticking
Hidden
out,
Valley
just
Ranch
like-
reduced
There's
calories
like
salad
a
dressing.
series of pinups
With
by
half the
Tim
calories,
Farms
but
from the 50s, where every girl in these pinups, it's the series of pinups, okay, and every single one has a girl holding a bag of groceries, but her panties have somehow miraculously just slid off and are lying at her ankles, and the wind is blowing her skirt up, as if somehow the bag of groceries is always to blame, because in every single bag of groceries
Is wind?
That too. And a stick of celery sticking out the top. Celery makes panties drop. That's what we learned. Yeah.
Well, does the celery make the panties drop or the wind blow up?
All of the above.
You know what Kayla says?
What?
She says, apply it to your legs. It'll be your destiny.
Oh,
Destiny.
God.
This bitch went to the store. She's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a fuck ton of Hidden Valley Ranch and then a nice, like, coral and sea foam button-up polo that's 2 sizes too large.
Perfect.
But
If
lots
coral
of
and
rich,
sea foam and a
creamy
double
taste.
XL. I know I'm a small.
Giving up on the diet?
That sure has half the
just the
calories of the
calories.
original.
Fat-ass
Because with
kid.
new Hidden
That's
Valley
like a
Ranch
rented Cabbage
reduced
Patch
calories,
Kid.
you don't have to give up
Who
great
would eat a
taste.
kid's arm? Bullshit.
I love our modern advances. Remember those antiperspirants we used to
Yeah,
use
it does.
that went on wet,
Mr.
sticky?
Science
Then
Theater
came
3
the advanced
deodorant.
antiperspirant system. It's
Three
not
of them.
You could tell it was going to be a deodorant commercial just by the way the girls literally started the commercial with their arms up.
Smooth it on. The perfect
Well, they were talking about everything. What is the dry
I couldn't even
fat?
hear the dialogue. I'm just like,
They're going to motorcycle around space.
Antiperspirant system you
Look, you get on your space Bonneville.
I'm sorry, Dave, but you smell.
See ya, bitches.
When you're hot, you're hot. Buy a select Volkswagen Jetta and we'll
Buy a
give you
Jetta.
air conditioning at no extra charge.
They
A
will give
savings
you
of
air conditioning for free.
$740. See your participating Volkswagen dealer
Volkswagen
soon.
does for you.
Otherwise, you could be left out in the cold.
Hot eats, cool treats. We treated Volkswagen.
Kids are out of college.
I got nothing to do but sit around my kitchen and jerk off.
So what's
I
the
thought that was
problem?
Cosmo.
Oh, you're here, honey.
Not so fantastic. A financial genius, I'm not.
Very few of us are. We can help.
But New York Life can give shoulder pads to
make the
your
most
wife's
of
These
our
house.
people
resources.
traveled from
We
the
offer a
50s to
range
get
of
car
financial
insurance in the
opportunities,
90s.
including mutual funds, annuities,
Empty
and limited
nesters.
partnerships.
They were wearing
Don't settle
robes
for
and
less.
Oh, look, it's Nakatomi Towers.
Get the most out of
Oh, yeah,
life
Nakatomi.
with New York Life.
We'll throw in the cut-in fee
Hi.
for free.
What did the doctor say?
The doctor said I could take
The doctor
anything
said to
free
put
from
a shit ton of
headache.
Desitin in my baby.
That's right. 100% aspirin.
Innocent.
But
I mean,
Anacin
Hey,
tablets
it's
have a protective
what's her name
coating.
from Star Trek: The
Easier
Next
swallowing.
Generation?
The same aspirin-free
Oh.
acetaminophen that's in
Forget it.
Tylenol.
Who?
But unlike
I thought-
Tylenol tablets with
Wasn't she
no
in Star
coating,
Trek 2?
Anacin 3 adds a
She was in Star
protective
Trek: The Next
coating for
Generation as
easier
that
swallowing.
that
Anacin
archaeologist
works
chick that
fast.
Picard had a
Take
boner.
Oh,
Anacin
yeah.
Also,
And they went in that
Anacin-free
little
caplets with a
that-
protective
you got
coating
it,
for
Horace.
easier
Yeah.
Got
swallowing.
it.
You got it.
Northwest
Mini
presents
prices.
mini prices
Big Delta.
to many places.
Look at the tiny American flags on our plane.
To
Fly
many,
anywhere in
many
America
places.
for $18.50.
Many more places than any
Just for inflation, that was
other airline.
$47,000.
It's Northwest.
America will continue.
Oh my God!
Fuck yeah! Coming again to see the motherfucking day. Yeah.
Wow,
When a
that's pretty.
gifted priest
Have an
What?
affectionate nature.
fell from grace.
How
That's
best
not
you may
America.
employ these.
Hey, it's that guy. Ooh,
I
hey.
feel like I've seen this commercial
legend
as
was
a
born.
child.
You have.
Giacomo Casanova.
Hey, it's Richard
Richard
Chamberlain.
The
Chamberlain.
world's first ladies' man.
Oh, is this I know what this is. This is
Faye Dunaway and Sylvia Crystal star with Richard Chamberlain.
A virgin in Paris.
We'll see about that.
it's the Scarlet Pimpernel. No, it's Casanova. Okay.
Next Sunday.
Which is that's hilarious. Casanova being played by a gay man.
Brief is brought to you by
And-
Arby's, America's
Well,
favorite
you know,
roast beef
Like
restaurant.
Rock Hudson.
I'm Ann Edwards. These are some of the stories we're working on
I'm
for
Ed
Eyewitness
Edwards.
News Nightcast. As America
My hair got
wraps up the
puffier since
Yeah, I was
last
gonna say
commercial.
my hair can be used as a Brillo pad. Film 11.
Every time they cut back, her hair is bigger, but her head is smaller.
It's Bambi.
No, it's the 6 o'clock.
We can't help this deer. Film 11.
Watch a dumbass deer slip on the ice at 10.
burglaries. Also coming up on Nightcast, the art and entertainment worlds.
Nightcast.
We're totally doing a bit where the hair just keeps getting
The
bigger.
crime-solving cast. We got to get a bunch of
Hungry for
wigs.
something really different? Try
Or just
Arby's
like,
Philly beef and Swiss.
you know,
Topped
picture in
with
the
peppers,
picture.
onions,
Yeah.
and melted Swiss cheese. And taste the artist's
IRL
difference.
stuff.
Hey, come here.
Whoa,
Now, put
she's
your
talking
nose
to us,
right
dude.
there.
What was she
Now,
tapping?
sniff.
This is
Smell
a
anything?
flat screen.
No, nothing? Then you're getting the picture. It's new unscented liquid Tide, and it doesn't smell like anything.
Mom?
What's that
But
smell?
it'll get out
Not the fucking Tide, bitch.
Everybody else's liquids, because it's Tide.
That looks like a fucking shit
What I tell
can.
you, great Tide clean, and the only
What are you
smell
doing in that bed?
is clean.
The only liquid for Great Tide Clean that comes in new unscented and regular scent.
Works on
Remember,
Amber Heard's
you know,
fecal
didn't
matter.
smell it.
Troubleshooter report tomorrow night at 6.
Homelessness. Saturday
Oh,
11.
I'm glad they got that solved.
Yeah. I haven't seen a homeless person ever since the 90s.
So how much do you and Michael need?
Dad, what are you talking
Like
about?
$1 million.
Fancy new car. I know what they go for.
How long has
Really?
this
We don't
conversation
know.
been going? They were just in the city, and now they're in the sticks.
Look how it handles. A car
And now
like
they're
this
in a
is
completely different
expensive.
bio.
A car like this, it's a
It's like driving through
Volkswagen.
Connecticut.
Volkswagen?
A Volkswagen Jetta GL.
Talking about
Then I guess you don't
Dad.
need my help.
Well, not
Do you
with
want a horse?
Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Is that what
There's
this is
something else
about?
you want to buy?
Now they're in California. They go across country.
All
A
that
Jetta
just to
can
get
do
the
that.
PCH.
Taste this.
Oh, my tooth fell out.
I remember this
It's a
commercial.
big crunch for such a
Grape
little thing.
nuts.
That little thing's packed with goodness.
I can believe it
That's
with a
what she
crunch
said.
like that.
Yeah.
It's got a nice
She said
nutty
that?
taste.
How thick do you want
And
that
it has
goodness?
no added sugar or
packed with it.
preservatives.
That little
There's no
thing?
room.
Huh.
What are these little things?
Grape nut cereal.
Grape nuts.
They're my
I could
shriveled,
go
they're
for
my
a
shriveled
whole bowl
balls
full.
after
You got
testosterone.
it. Have a bowl of
Crunchy,
Those
nutty,
are my
packed
grape
with goodness.
nuts.
Grape nuts today.
Not to be confused with grape
These
ape.
days, they're more pain
That's it?
relievers than
Oh,
ever.
God.
But
I had
last
a-
year,
my
more
grandmother
people
had
switched
grape
to
nuts all the
Tylenol gel
time.
caps than any other.
Don't
Why should you
understand
switch?
why.
Which Simon and
All
Simon
the
show was
extra
she on?
strength pain relief of gel caps
Simon
has been
Simon 2, The
concentrated,
Return of the Killer
then
Simon.
covered by a smooth gelatin coating, which makes them so easy to swallow.
I was always
Extra
so
strength
disappointed when I would
Tylenol
go to the
gel
factories
caps.
and see them making the
Concentrated,
pills, and
powerful,
they didn't actually have
easy
like
to swallow.
electricity like zapping across
Yeah.
Join the
them,
switch
making the
to
red and yellow
Tylenol gel
colors.
caps.
It's just so fakey. God.
And all those commercials that showed like happy people
Flu
making
season
fast
again.
food, and then you go
When the
there and it's
aches
just a
and
bunch of
pains,
shitty
the
people
fever and
making
chills of the
Right,
flu
yeah,
get you.
it's like-
It's important to
hamburgers.
know
Yeah.
doctors are recommending Tylenol more than ever. 6 times more
Archer's
than
mom.
aspirin for the flu.
Yes.
Doctors
Oh my God,
know
I was
there's
like, who
more
is
medicine
that?
in extra strength
Is it really?
Tylenol
No,
than
no,
regular
No, but it
aspirin.
looks just like
She
her.
does.
It's
Yeah,
stronger
yeah.
relief for the aches and chills of the flu.
Sterling.
Tylenol. The doctors by 6 to 1.
They
And the
were
pain
very
reliever
interested in
hospitals
making
use
sure
most.
you only use things as directed back
Yeah.
in the 90s.
Extra strength Rolaids
Yeah,
and
now they don't
acid.
give a shit.
Stronger
Please.
because it
Eat
has
too many
more
of these.
calcium
Yeah, whatever.
carbonate,
What? We
more
don't
than
fuck.
any Tums tablet, and salt-free.
Fuck you,
More
Tums.
calcium
Rolaids is
carbonate
coming
and
for you.
salt-free.
We'll fill you when you
This
sleep.
settles it once and for all.
Oh, did you see that? Like a set of Rolaids, like
If you're
rolled
ever
into
near
the room.
Durango, Colorado,
Oh, and then gave the other one
you'll
8.
find a road to the sky. Where 100 years ago, men searched for the gold and silver they saw.
To be sure, we be searching for the gold.
There are over 4 million miles of roads in Alamo territory,
Oh, the
all
Alamo.
across
Yeah,
America.
all these Irish people. in
And
the
every
Alamo.
day, with every car nationwide,
We built this car
only
too.
Alamo,
Remember the
That's why
Alamo.
it's still
Hey,
there.
hey, hey, and then he's cutting.
including
Made
the
that an
7
Irish
mile stretch
spring.
along Route 550
Remember the
in Colorado
Alamo.
that takes you right up to the sky.
That's like, was that 2 or 3 commercials for Alamo? That's like at least 3 commercials.
3.
Yeah.
This is Irish Spring.
$20,000 for a river. $10,000 for a car and a hot wife. Peace of mind. $115,000.
Piece of ass.
Priceless.
$500 million.
When you have the strength of a $30 billion financial group behind your
Oh, but
local
now
North
we're
Star
talking about the
Bank,
actual bankers, so it's just crusty white dude.
up to you.
Oh, whoops! We actually stole all your money. Sorry about the golden parachutes that didn't affect
Covering you
you.
around the clock as the Gulf story continues to unfold.
There's a clock
by the
flying
hour.
through the air.
Your
Film at 11.
24-hour
Man,
news
when will
station
they
is ready.
solve this
Turn to
golf
Channel 2
conflict?
News
Right?
and
And why don't they
NBC for
call
the
it the
latest
golf
developments.
anymore?
I don't know. Go on. Nice. Roast. Roast.
He was hanged.
Time for a plumber? You bet. Time for a Master Plumber faucet from True Value.
Fuck that shit.
They're
Talk
all
to this
easy
guy.
to
I'm going to go to the
install,
bathroom right now and Master
made to
Plumber.
last, and backed by a 10-year limited warranty.
Oh, how ugly is
So
shit.
update and renovate your kitchen and
Oh.
bathroom with a new
Remember that
Master
spray
Plumber
handle that was
faucet.
on the side of the
See the
sink?
wide
Seriously,
selection
like, this is all the
exclusively at
shit that came
participating True
stock
Value
with, like,
hardware
all the
stores
cheap
and home.
Wow, to think True Value actually like
If you're
fell
looking for
to
the
the
best
might
Bills coverage pre
of
and post game,
that other
there's one
hardware
radio
store.
station
Yeah,
that's
that's the
covered the
one.
Bills
Fell
on and
to
off
the
the
mic.
field for
The
over
other
10 years. Not just the game, that's the easy part. But the
Traffic
stuff you need
copter.
to know to appreciate the game.
Locker
See the
room
difference
interviews.
between this radio station's coverage and the rest.
Dad, can you
All
please
you
stop
have to
messing
do
with the
is
dial? We
listen.
want to hear
If
the
you're
Hey, hey,
nervous
don't touch my
about it,
levels, Dad.
Stick around for some more clues. right after this.
WBEN's
Whoa, this is
NFL
where we get the
report,
best
pre and
blurry
post game.
Kansas City
It's
Chiefs
Buffalo's
promos.
best Bills coverage.
National
Sports
Car
Radio.
Sales advertises that you'll buy back
In
any car for any
Cincinnati.
reason within 30 days. What's the catch?
There is
The
no
catch
catch,
is,
and that's the problem.
this isn't my
Everyone
real
thinks
hair.
it's too good to be true.
You have to
Where
take
else
this
can you go
wig
to
and
buy a
become
car
me.
and return it for a full refund?
Hi,
No
I'm
questions
Peter
asked.
Trunky.
Peter,
I
you've
am
made it as
president
simple as
of Splash of the
returning
City.
a tie.
We're in Buffalo.
Actually simpler.
As
At
simple
National
as,
Car Sales,
like,
you
oh,
will
the
full 30
clothes.
days or 1,000 miles else.
Or
to decide
with.
if you want to keep your car. With the tie, you're not supposed to return it after wearing it.
That guy got hit in football way too many times right in the face.
He's
Wow.
got a cauliflower nose.
We make trading cards and we
Unless
have
you shop
a grocery
Tops
store.
Friendly Markets this week, you'll most likely pay too much for your groceries.
Tomatoes. We got you
when
covered.
you take advantage
They're
of
like
Tops
the
weekly
Yamaha,
specials and
whatever
everyday
this-
value
Shop
prices,
Tops
you'll really
and
save.
compare.
Shop
Well, they
Tops
only have
and
one
compare.
P. It's the top of the pops. Call the cops.
Do you suppose that's the elevator music they actually played in Tops?
Yes.
At Lockport Savings Bank,
I don't know how
the
many
atmosphere
elevators
is
there were at Tops.
overwhelmingly
Let's find
friendly.
out.
The people
And
are
now,
always professional.
porn stash here to sell
Terrible.
you something.
You could star in porn or just be the father of two.
How many times does she hit her head on that hanging plant?
Great attitude. I like
That's why,
watching
that's why
That's why
the
she's
hair,
blind. She can't even look directly at the
Yeah, yeah.
camera.
The part of her hair that goes over her forehead is covering a huge goose egg. Lots of banks back in the old days.
So
Yeah.
many.
I'm Barry Lillis for Dr. Sarles, the administrator
He's over
of the Erie
here,
County
via
Union Foot Care
satellite.
Program.
Give us your
serving
fucking
AFL-CIO
feet. It's Zoom,
union families
pre-Zoom.
and retarees for
I'm gonna go to
25 years.
Chico
The
Waka.
office is located in
West
Amherst,
Seneca, and
Cheektowaga, West
Hamburg.
Seneca, and Hamburg. You probably just
believe
received
that's
this pamphlet
Hamburg.
in your
You go to
mail.
North Buffalo
If
Wing,
not,
South Hamburger
AFL-CIO
Street,
participating
or
members
Caesar
should
Salad
bring this to the
Boulevard.
attention
Oh,
of the
bank
union
your
officer.
feet.
So
There's no
this
area
valuable
code.
information can be distributed
Oh,
to
yeah.
your
There
total
isn't.
membership.
You're right.
69
Look for our
feet.
ad in the
Back in
Buffalo
the day,
News and the
you didn't
Metro
have them.
Community News.
There was one
Looks
per
weird.
state.
Came to a town called Buffalo. Turgeon, Snuggeroo,
Whoa,
What
these
the hell
guys-
is this? You remember that time that Married with Children and Young Guns became one series?
together for a
Totally.
showdown.
And then they whipped all their dongs out. This is definitely a new cabaret. See, look, Buff Young
You can
Guns.
have them too. Yes,
You didn't check out that
Young
cowboy
Guns.
dong.
Wow.
And then they're going to have kids escaping from drugs.
Man, I wish I could quit this commercial.
They're only $3 buckaroos.
But I just can't
And our
quit.
Buffalo Young Guns are brought to you by Pepsi and Channel 2.
What do I do for a living?
Nothing.
I
It's
go
pretty
bald.
simple. I'm a painter.
I'm a
And a
Neanderthal. No, Weatherall. Sorry,
I'm a gardener.
Weatherall.
I stand in a weird void that
And
isn't
your interior
Earth.
decorator.
I play with pipes and cans
I'm
of
a
paint.
carpenter.
Oh, he works
I have
on
a
the,
pencil and a saw.
An electrician.
I can. How many bald guys does it take
And
to
a
screw a light
troubleshooter.
bulb?
No, he just works on the
What
America's
do I do
Funniest
for a
Home
living?
Video sets.
I own a True Value
This is
hardware
what happens
store.
behind Bob Saget in that house.
You can do it with
Oh,
True Value
R.I.P.
hardware stores.
Bob Saget.
Right now,
power.
save big on all your home
Check out
electronics
this
and appliance needs at Silo.
Oh,
because
man.
everything
I
is
miss
on
Radio
sale.
Shack. That's
For
what
just
reminds
2
me.
days,
Right,
now through
or
Monday,
what was the-
save an
Circuit
incredible
City.
5
City.
to 50%
Service
on
was
TVs,
Wow.
Oh,
VCRs,
man,
and
those are some
camcorders,
boss
audio
camcorders.
systems and components, major
Fucking
appliances,
Betamax, bro.
and more.
Smaller
It's
than
for 2
VHS.
days
It's the way
only,
of the
so
future.
come in now and save.
I feel better with the
Oh,
the fuck?
no.
Is that Andy Dick?
Silo,
That was
protection
Andy
from
Dick.
high prices and
Wow.
medium
I don't even think he was
service.
being credited as Andy Dick
Or
yet.
on drugs.
Hey, hey,
House in Woodstock,
take this
Illinois.
giant shirt, be Andy Dick, and say you love technology.
Ava Bornstein, executive director, dismisses all that.
Yeah, because fuck that noise.
She goes to plays that never took place.
With her dog.
Come on, Boris.
She believes in things
She's a
that
ghost
are
obviously
more
up to something.
predictable,
She's a ghost.
like the car
Yeah.
she
That's
drives.
her sidekick.
It's a
So
weird
it's no
dog.
mystery Ava's
Weird
been
dog?
depending
Yeah, weird
on
dog.
Hondas for the last 10
It's a dog
years.
man.
Huh.
Saving so good, you'll be haunted.
Whoa, explosions. It's probably got Corbin
Currency,
Burnson in
yeah.
it.
Audrey Hepburn and Robert Wagner on an adventure that will give them a run for their lives.
Oh, he totally shot me in the face.
It's not that I mind being shot at. It's just not knowing why that keeps me up nights.
Really?
I wouldn't wait
that
7
Gene
days to
Simmons?
kiss a woman.
Suppose you bash them over the head and drag them into a
Never seen
cave,
that.
eh?
I whistle and they come running.
It's a romance that will capture her heart.
Remember this guy's voice? The ABC
Love Among
voice?
Thieves.
Like he was always announcing like the next episode
Tonight,
of V and
America.
He kind of looks like
Presented
Riker with a
by
beard.
New York
That
Life.
That was
And its
Robert
9,500
Wagner.
agents and
Yeah, I know, but
representatives
he's-
who offer you quality financial products and
A
services
nuisance on
to help
Twitter,
you
or am I
get the
thinking of
most
somebody
of
else? I'm thinking
life.
of Chuck Woolery. Sorry.
Master Blend Coffee.
No,
it only
Wagner's
tastes expensive. And the 1987 German-engineered Volkswagens at your Volkswagen dealers.
ATG NAT podcast.
Some Russians are leaving America.
ATG.
We'll see why they came here in the first place
Sounds familiar.
and why they are leaving now.
USSR.
Monday on ABC's World News Tonight.
My parents had and I can't, I'm going to stop this
Coming
so
up on
I can tell you this story. So back in the old days, Tom Brokaw
Broken Jaw?
and company did like an expose because the USSR was big and the Soviet Union was big. It was sex in the Soviet Union.
They couldn't have sex there.
I popped quite a few young boy
Boners?
chubs because at one point it was a very boring program, but at one point they have this exotic dancer And I can't believe they show this on TV because all she was wearing was like a thong underwear and flowers on her nipples. And as she was undoing the bottom of her panties, and they were falling away, it cut to something else. But that was just enough for me to watch it a lot.
Hell yeah. And this was on national
Eyewitness
TV?
News Nightcast. It was a daring rescue out on Lakeview.
Hey, it's the deer falling again.
Sheila Mahoney with the live eye on Grand Island will tell you how Sky 7 helped to save a deer's life. Coming up.
That's cool. I
All
like
the
that.
And I'm Mary
taken.
Travers.
Yeah.
Canada has put Central American refugees on hold, and many are holding out in Buffalo.
We're
I'll have the
here,
story
freezing
coming
to
up
death
next.
in Buffalo.
And the ABC miniseries America comes to a close, but could an
Hi,
invasion
we're in
really happen
Buffalo.
here?
Are these...
I'm Annie.
My hair's bigger, film on the left.
Jesus Christ. It's like 10% every time we see her.
What a
Does it do with a basketball?
I'm trapped in this cabinet, but you can get me on sale.
Is that Jamie Farr?
Up to 30% off our regular low
No,
prices
it's like
on
low red
everything.
Jamie Farr.
Everything in stock.
Jamie
Fantastic savings store-wide. Everything,
Jaime
everywhere
Neer.
you look.
There we go.
At Amherst
Jaime
Wall
Neer.
Furniture's magnificent
God damn it.
showrooms. Now's your chance to save and
Ooh,
save
wow.
big. Up to 30%
It's
off.
so good, you
yes,
wanna
up to
wear a
30%
dress.
off.
I'm not Jamie
What
Farr.
a sale. Right now.
Ouch.
At Amherst Wall
My
Furniture.
nose.
They had at least crap out the dude's hand.
Channel 7 Buffalo.
It's 11
Living
o'clock.
for
Do you know where your children are?
TV. Hey, it's the Lucky Channel.
Look at those awesome old logos.
This
Oh my
is
God.
Eyewitness
I love
News
a tobacco
Nightcast.
sunburst.
Tobacco sunburst. It's another tobacco sunburst.
Now, with Western New
What does
York's
that even
number
mean?
one newscast, here
so like-
is Ann
Or a
Edwards.
tobacco sunset. It's basically this color scheme. All right. Boom.
We've
Nice.
run out of commercials.
But yeah, tobacco, like if you go to like the Alta Mesa building or whatever, instead of going from like a nice red to a yellow, it'll be a red to like a burnt orange or like that 70s aesthetic of
Oh,
like
right,
the
right,
dark
right. Yeah, yeah.
sunburst,
Yeah.
that sort of thing. Tobacco
Right.
sunburst is what they call it. And I fucking love it.
It's really called that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have sunburst and tobacco sunburst. Anywho, guys, thanks for showing up and watching some 90s commercials with us. I think we learned a little bit about banks and a little bit about Mitsubishi.
And Honda.
Oh, totally.
Lots of Honda.
I feel like there was also a sexual innuendo back there, but Magic Johnson doesn't have AIDS, just HIV.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for showing up for our commercial party.
I want to thank you from the bottom of
themed
my
around
heart.
the 90s.
Maybe
Yeah,
even
thanks.
from the cockles.
Thanks, Kayla, for showing up.
Cockles and
RJ.
muscles.
Hey, thanks.
Remember, if you're still here, or if you were, or just showed up, there's
or if
a
you're watching
link.
it in post.
Or if you're watching it in the post, there's a link in the description for the Raiders of the Lost Genre, the other show that
of the
we're
Lost
in.
Genre. Dave helps.
The whole playlist is in there. And the new one, hopefully out soon. Another Richard Chamberlain joint.
That's right. So, and we had Richard Chamberlain on our show tonight.
Yeah,
So what a
Casanova.
wow.
And you know, not to spoil it, but I
Too late.
liked this Richard Chamberlain movie better than the first one.
But you
And-
you got that coming. So.
And the more I think about it, the more I feel like I'm probably going to buy that one. Like, I've watched The Last Dinosaur a lot.
By the way, there's new comments on the YouTube videos as of today, and somebody was commenting on Last Dinosaur, and they were saying how it's so charming. Why do I like this movie?
Right. It should not be liked.
Yeah.
It sucks. Like, Mast and Thrust is terrible.
He's
Bunta
awful.
doesn't say a fucking word.
Right.
And then we've got White Bread Slice 1 and 2 in What's Her Face and Who's His Nuts.
Yeah.
With the, and you go, who
I'm glad
gives
you
a
remember
fuck?
all the character names.
Yeah, well, because then you got the T-Rex showing up. You only need Mast and Thrust and Bunta. They're the only good ones.
Actually, that's what the saving grace of the whole film is the fact that it's basically Toho suits,
Right.
Toho Suitmation monsters.
And R.I.P. Dr. Squashahaki.
So, All the Good Names Are Taken podcast says the quote, "Do you know where your children are?" was always a creepy thing.
Yeah, it was. It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Do you know
where your children are?
Yeah.
I was in bed when I was
That was
in the
one
90s.
of those ones that, like, I think that might even have predated me because it was one of those things that lived on
It's
as
10
like,
a.m. Do you know where your Amber Alert is?
Right.
It's 9:30 a.m. What the fuck are you doing? When
Why are you still up?
When TVs had to like allot 30 seconds of an annoying tone to be like, hey, if this were an emergency, I mean, it'd probably be too late, legitimately. Like, it was the fucking Cold War practically in the fringes of. You'd be dead. You hear that beep, and by the time your head was turning to look at the TV, you would be a fucking atomic shadow. You would be Sarah Connor. You know?
I liked it better when you stayed up long enough to watch like Nick at Night become
Oh, Snick?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Snick. Yeah.
So it was Nickelodeon, then gave way to Snick for the older teens, and then Nick at Night for like the 60-plus-year-olds
Right,
who watch Gilligan's Island.
ATG NAT's podcast says it was so common for kids to get taken. They had to ask if the parents knew where they were to start the show.
Look what happened to, not for nothing, but look what happened to Adam Walsh.
Who's Adam Walsh?
John turned his America's Most Wanted.
John Walsh's kid.
John turned his back in a mall or something.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you a story that now seems like it might be made up, because I was always told a story about my parents as a child that either me or my brother was being let out of the mall here in Arizona by a stranger when one of my parents caught them. And I wanted to be like, did that actually happen, or was it Adam Walsh, and are you crazy?
You're making this up, man.
Yeah, we'll never
I
know.
used to hide in we used to have a Bradley's back in Connecticut, RJ, if you remember that. And they had those big circular clothes racks.
Yeah, they had those literally everywhere.
Yeah, but Bradley's
if you
is
were
where
a
we used to go.
kid
I used
who
to
had
hide
go,
in there.
Yeah.
It's like a Kohl's.
Yeah.
J.C. Penney's, Mervyn's. Yeah. And that's what you would do. You would they would have the long ones that had the 2 rows that as a small child you would go through the middle of and like a car wash.
You remember hiding in the circular ones? And
Yeah, and staying in the circular ones.
My mom used to freak
and then,
out.
like reaching out to scare your grandmother or whatever.
And then she died.
I'll tell you this. One time it must have been a J.C. Penney's, I got distracted at the jewelry counter looking at shiny shit, and I lost track of my parents. So I was freaking out, running around, and I thought I saw a pair of jeans I recognized. So I grabbed on, and I held on for dear life, and I said, "Dear God, I thought I was lost." I go, whew, and I look up. It's not my dad. And then I look to my left, and it's not my brother. I was hugging a stranger.
It was the guy that walked you out of a store.
Yeah, and then he abducted me, and I was held captive for 17 years. I'm Elizabeth Smart, goddammit.
Man, you look good.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah. Liz, that beard. Whew.
HRT, I imagine. What happened?
I don't know what that means.
Hormone replacement therapy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I went from Elizabeth Smart to Dervis Lurvis.
Dee says, thanks for the nostalgia. It was a fun stream.
Hey, Dee Bot, thanks for showing up and being here.
Yeah, it was so good, I should have streamed all over it.
So good, I streamed it twice. Yeah, so we'll do this again,
ASAP.
90s commercials happens. We're going to do more video game stuff coming up. Make sure, if you haven't yet, Kayla, I know you've fallen behind. You told me so. The Raiders playlist is right there. I'm not going to force you. But it's fun. At least stick around for the parts that I do the most.
Well, I'll give you this. I mean, lately you've been coming up with most of the ideas for the opening closing bits. So
yeah, I feel like
he's kind of the like de facto director.
As time goes on, we're definitely sinking into roles where I'm like, okay, I'll take control of the bumpers in and out, and then like the meat of the show and the review is all you. Good job. How's that sound, listening audience?
It sounded great in my ears.
Smashing his face into the microphone. Professional, if nothing else.
Yeah,
this guy over here.
I know what to do on a what kind of show is this again?
It's a pod.
All right, yeah,
live stream.
Live.
I mean, you've seen the screenshots where it's me going like this, and Scott's still turning on the TV or the camera or whatever.
Yeah.
This guy.
No, Raiders of the Lost Genre is it's what he says, only better.
Yeah,
it's
like
fun.
and subscribe to
like and subscribe.
FFOP.
Oh, you can also like
Raiders.
this if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Just like it all. I mean,
hey,
it's just a click,
bell.
right?
Yeah. Smash that like button.
Smash that like button.
Ring that bell.
Ring the
and
bell.
Then, when that cheeseburger shows up, cut it in half and give it to your friend. Other metaphors. Anyway, we're out of here, guys. We'll catch you next time on another episode of FFOP Radio, whatever this is, on this channel or whatever, and we'll catch you next time.
Podcast.
Cheers.
Bye.
For the try to